a story about a man named Felix, straight out of the school. Yo, hold up, what's the 411 on this cat? He's a cop watcher, a truth teller, laying it all bare, shining a light on injustice, showing he just don't care about their intimidation tactics, their twisted up lies. He's got a camera in their face, watching with his own eyes. Going down the street in my hoopty, feeling the bass, see them blue and reds flashing, all up in my space. Another traffic stop, another power truck display. License and registration is all they ever say, but I know my rights, see I ain't no fool. They wanna play games, but I'm keeping my cool. I don't answer questions, that's my opening line. Got them frustrated, messing with their whole design. They pull me over, flashing lights so bright, asking dumb questions, trying to start a fight. Are you a sovereign citizen with a smirk and a sneer? Fuck you, I'm not a cop, is all they're gonna hear. Got my camera rolling, every move they make, for every crooked copper, for goodness sake. This is for the people who've been pushed around. John Felix on the scene, holding it down. Talk about officer safety, a tired old excuse for violating liberties and all kinds of abuse. They think that badge gives them a right to be the king, but we the people pay the salary and we're the ones who sing the song of freedom, the anthem of the just, exposing that corruption in the system we don't trust. From illegal searches to tyrannical demands, I stand my ground firmly with the law in my hand. They pull me over, flashing lights so bright, asking dumb questions, trying to start a fight. Are you a sovereign citizen with a smirk and a sneer? Fuck you, I'm not a cop, is all they're gonna hear. Got my camera rolling, every move they make, for every crooked copper, for goodness sake. This is for the people who've been pushed around. John Felix on the scene, holding it down. They talk of lies, this ain't no game. Know your amendments, speak their name. The first, the fourth, the fifth, that's a trifecta. Protects you from the goons who wanna disrespect you. They might have the weapons, they might have the crew, but knowledge is power, me and you, we know it's true. So next time you see him with that arrogant swagger, remember John Felix, the lyrical dagger. Peace to the auditors, the watchers in the street, keeping the pressure on, can't be beat. Fuck you, I'm not a cop, it's all they're gonna hear. Got my camera rolling, every move they make, for every crooked copper, for goodness sake. They talk of people who've been pushed around. John Felix on the scene, holding it down. They pull me over, flashing lights so bright, asking dumb questions, trying to start a fight. Are you a sovereign citizen with a smirk and a sneer? Fuck you, I'm not a cop, is all they're gonna.
All right. Yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
What's up?
What's going on, John?
How are you, man?
I can't complain. Another day at the office, on my way home.
What's another day at the office? Tell me what that means.
Oh, man, I was welding. You see how dirty my hat is?
Oh, like real job office.
A real job office, welding all day.
How you been?
Not too bad. Yourself?
Good, man.
Miss you, man.
Go ahead.
So I miss you, man.
I miss you, man. I had a fucking really good time up there. Just
Yeah,
so
man.
everybody knows, this is Garden State Accountability. This is a gentleman who hosted me up north when I went to Union City and all them places. Jersey City, Union City, Corrupticate, Groton, Connecticut. Where the hell? Not Leon. Where else did we go?
We went all over God's creation, dude. But I was just a co-host, all right? Leroy hosted it, right?
Yeah. Whatever. All you guys hosted me, man.
Yeah,
It was
man.
very nice of you.
You like driving the car?
I love driving the car. This is the gentleman who had the Volkswagen R. What's
Yeah.
What's it actually called?
It's a Volkswagen Golf R.
And what does R mean?
It's like the race model, so it's like a GTI, but it's all-wheel drive, and it has 100 more horsepower.
So you didn't go to last year's AuditPalooza, right?
I wasn't even an auditor at that time.
You broke up there. You said you weren't even an auditor at that time, right?
Wasn't even an auditor. Nope.
Right. So,
But
but
I've
you
been
are coming this year, right?
guys for a very long time. What's that?
You are coming this October, right?
I'm coming October 18th. My plan is to come in on the 17th, get a rental car, come to your place, and then go home on Sunday. That's my plan.
Right on. So, you see Jeff Gray in the video here?
Yeah, the legend.
Can you see the? Yeah, Jeff Gray was there last year. This Pink Camera Magic here. This is Maddie. This guy, this old man right here. You probably can't see my cursor, but he literally invented a tampon design. I bring it up every time I see him. So yeah, so what it is basically a big barbecue, and all the auditors get together. I believe Sean just texted me and said he just booked his flight. So coming up
Yeah,
from
I was
where
speaking
you're
to
at.
Sean.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah, I was talking to Sean about it today. I was trying to see if we can kind of coordinate when he's going, when he's not, but he's got other things going on. So I know he's coming down. But yeah,
let's
I know
outvote. Just
Scalzo's
go ahead.
coming. Leroy's coming. I forget who else is coming. I think GGA was trying to get to come.
Good guy activism, right? I told him
Yeah,
to. So from up where you guys are at, it's looking like Long Island Audit, Sean, Garden State
right.
Accountability. You're Vinny, right?
Yep, Vinny.
And the exposure report is Dave, right?
Yep, David. Yep.
So is he coming? The exposure report?
I don't think so, but I could be mistaken.
So Garden State Accountability, Leroy Truth, Long Island Audit, Scalzo Photo are coming to AuditPalooza. This is the venue here on the right. You see, it's a beautiful venue. It's got
That's
a
awesome.
real bar, pool, wide open. It's going to be a beautiful time of year. It's actually 2 days, Vinny. So if you want to come the 17th and 18th, you're more than welcome to. I'll be there both days.
Oh,
And
that's
we'll be
awesome.
getting
Thanks.
ready and stuff.
Maybe I'll come in the morning if I can.
Absolutely, man. Didn't I see you in DC with Chili recently?
You did, yeah. So I was in DC with Chili. We connected and I met up with him. I said, "This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Let me meet him if I can." So I don't know. Is he coming to AuditPalooza?
He's more than welcome to. I invited him last year.
Yeah.
Absolutely, if he wants to come, I don't care. Yesterday he just kept calling me saying I'm going. Then he called me back and say I'm not going. Then he called me back and say I'm going. So I'm like, you make that decision, bro. And then you know what I mean?
I was just actually texting him with him earlier today because I'm trying to get a hoodie from him.
Yeah. From where?
He's selling hoodies for $50, so I figured I'd buy one. I was watching his channel for a long time too.
Right on, brother. So
we all got to support each other, right?
Absolutely. So what made you start auditing?
So this is a crazy story. I am friends with Christo, Jersey Watcher on YouTube. I'm not sure if his channel is still up or not, but I was friends with him for a long time, and I saw the way he was getting treated.
Oh, what just happened there? Hey, you cut off for a second. You said Christo.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So
you said Christo.
I was friends with.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was friends with Christo. Can you hear me? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let's see. Am I back?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I was friends with Christo for a long time. We're childhood friends, and then I saw the way he was getting treated at Edison, and so I said enough is enough when the flag got banned, and that's when I started coming to the meetings. But I started coming to these meetings without a camera, and then I had the opportunity to meet Leroy, Scalzo, Bongholio, Long Island Audit, and Leroy and Jersey Watcher. They really inspired me to pick up a camera and just start the activism because I was just doing it from the heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I did. And Leroy and David and everybody's helped me along the way. I wouldn't be in the place I am if it wasn't for Leroy and the team. That's for sure.
Dude, you guys are a good cohesive team too, man. I really like it. And not only did you pick up a camera, you bought like a top of the line something, right?
Yeah, so I bought the Sony FX30. I got the gimbal and I got a 360. I got the whole setup. I mean, I enjoy it because I like a nice, crisp look. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's nicer than any camera I've ever owned in my life, and I've made 3,300 videos. And
I will say that.
just walking by that thing is like, it looks like a super professional, like, don't let me get too close to this thing so I don't damage it type of camera.
I know it is crazy, but Scalzo, he's a photographer, right?
Yeah,
And he has his camera's even more money than mine. And
yeah, I
he's
saw.
like,
I
oh,
remember.
you have to get this and you have to get that. So me, I like being a perfectionist. And I'm like, all right, let me listen to Scalzo. And then he just suckered me into getting a new lens, and so I just spent $700 on a new lens. And
Wow, what is those? That Sony camera go for? If you don't mind me asking.
that camera goes for it's like $1,800 after tax, and then it doesn't come with a lens, so I had a kit lens. That's like a, I don't know, $300 lens, and then I just I went to B&H Photo for the first time in New York City, and I bought a Sigma 1850 lens, which, I mean, the picture is so good out of this lens, and I just posted a video today with the picture out of that lens. So the camera does 4K. I normally don't upload in 4K. I usually just upload in 1080, just for faster upload times. And most people are watching on a phone anyway.
Right, right, right. All right, well. All right, everybody. This is Garden State Accountability. Please like and subscribe to his channel. And also, if you'd like to meet Vinny, Garden State Accountability, and see his amazing camera, come to AuditPalooza October 17th and 18th. The phone number is right here on the bottom of the screen. It's 813-702-5454. Call me. I will call you back and get all your info. And I can't thank you enough, Vinny, man. It was a pleasure meeting you. It was awesome hanging out with you. I can't wait to see you again. And thank you for
Absolutely.
coming on to my live stream.
I'm gonna try to play pool with you. I'm gonna try to see if I can hang.
You could try it. If you need me to use just one arm, you let me know, man. I can use just one arm.
Yeah, man.
All right.
All right. Thanks.
I'll see you. Bye. All right, everybody. There's Garden State Accountability. And here is last year's AuditPalooza.
He Keem asks, will I have to ID? No.
Look at this place. Look at this AuditPalooza. Look at this bar. Look at this beautiful, beautiful bar. Like, this is a bar. If you were blindfolded and you were taken somewhere in the middle of the night, and then they brought you in this room and took your blindfold off, and you'd say you're at a damn bar. You wouldn't say you're at somebody's house.
This is private property. We don't, there probably won't be any minors anyway. No. Liberty Troll in the chat. See you soon.
So this was like the day or two before. Someone's here. Who's here? Constitutional Freedom Fighter is here. Yo.
Hello.
Hey, bro. How are you?
Good, and you?
Good. Can you see what's on my screen?
I can.
Okay, so yeah, were you at AuditPalooza last year? I
was there.
And
you know I was there.
I do. I just want to make sure you.
You've mentioned me a few times in your videos.
Yeah, you were there.
The place was fantastic. It was a blast.
You were absolutely there. So yeah, and not only that, Constitutional Freedom Fighter. I was there like a week early last time. I'm not going to be there that early this time around because I'm bringing a special guest and they don't have as much time as I did last year. So, Constitutional Freedom Fighter was there, and the whole week he helped me bring together AuditPalooza. He found the bartenders. He found the live music. Literally just walked into a hotel and commandeered some live music and a couple bartenders. The bartenders were great. It was like the girl next door, and the other girl was a little something that rhymes with next door. And then the music was okay. What else do you remember from last year?
Oh, there was so much. There was, the cooking. The food was fantastic. We had a cookout on Saturday for lunch. That was good. I made some stuffed jalapenos that went over well, and
those were good.
you did some stuffed grape leaves for the
Oh, that's
dinner
right.
and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, I rolled like literally 200 grape leaves. I'm never doing that again.
Well, no, I wouldn't. I remembered helping.
Yeah.
And
You,
then,
Dr. Sean, the
yeah,
one,
a lot of us were.
huh?
A lot of us were helping with that. Yeah,
Yeah, and it still took forever. Anyway,
yeah. There was a we did quite a bit of shopping for food and supplies and the alcohol. We stocked that bar you see behind him in the video right now.
yep.
And
Little buffet over here.
yeah,
So, you're offering up a T-shirt for today, right?
yes, I sent you pictures of it.
Yeah, you did. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Also, constitutional freedom fighter. He brought the most unique pistol I've ever seen in my life. Oh, AuditPalooza. Oh, that's AuditPalooza T-shirt design right there.
Yeah, I did a mock design just to get you some pricing on something, and I know you were talking about doing something for a T-shirt, so I wanted to see what it would cost, and
That's pretty cool.
I included some information for you. We can talk about that offline.
That's pretty cool. Joey back. I put the link in the description if you want to join this live, because I know you were at AuditPalooza last year. If you want to join, make sure Brian Fahey. Let me read that real quick. Make sure Brian Fahey gets his invitation. Brian Fahey, you want to come to AuditPalooza? We'd love to have you there. Let's see how I can bring this up. Oh, I'll share this tab instead. Let's see if that works. So does it show your shirt right there?
Yeah, that's the new one, new design for me.
So the first person to buy a ticket to AuditPalooza today gets one of these beautiful. These are like $30 T-shirts printed on both sides.
They're $50. They're $50 T-shirts. Printed on both sides. I gave you a bunch of bullet points if you wanted to talk about them.
I have to take the pictures off to read those, but there's the front. I'll read them in a second. There's the front of the shirt, and the shirt is like super heavy cotton. This is like a shirt for fall or Florida winter. And then on the back you got the Bill of Rights. This shirt also, you wear this to jury duty, you will not get picked for jury duty ever. So
they hate that.
Yeah.
If you go in, you got to swear to uphold the oath of the Constitution of the United States to get into jury duty. And then if they see you wearing a shirt with the Bill of Rights saying that you support the Constitution, they immediately disqualify you.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't press enter. Oh, so guys, I just put the link to this. So Joey back and whoever was at the AuditPalooza last year, the link is in the comments here if you want to join us. So first person to buy a ticket today gets this Bill of Rights T-shirt right here. It says Constitutional Freedom Fighter on the front with the Minuteman, and it has the Bill of Rights on the back. And let me read the rest of the bullet.
And they get a choice from large to 3X.
Well, there you go. Let's see here. The Minuteman revolutionary symbol surrounded by 13 stars represents the original 13 colonies, backed by a real American flag representation and not the blue line abomination. The back of the shirt is an abridged representation of the Bill of Rights, highlighting the main points of each amendment and securing the rights of the people in the end. It's pretty good. So first person to buy a ticket today at $100 gets a free Constitutional Freedom Fighter T-shirt there. And Constitutional Freedom Fighter was a key component of last year's AuditPalooza. I wasn't even going to do one this year. I doubt I'm going to do one next year. And if you didn't come last year, you really missed out because Jeff Gray was there last year. And I come to find out that he really did me a favor because he doesn't like being in front of a lot of big crowds. So you missed out last year. He's not going to be there this year. So you missed out. But this year, Long Island Audit just texted me and said his flight is booked. So he's going to be there. Garden State Accountability is going to be there. Scalzo Photo, awesome dude. Leroy Truth Investigations, Bay Area Transparency told me he's going to be there this year. Pink Camera Magic is going to be there. Lana from the J-Town Press is going to be there. Liberty Troll, Eyes on the State, Rogue Nation, Constitutional Freedom Fighter, I know there's more. The armed fisherman. I should write this down as many times as I repeat it. So anybody who wants to join this live stream, link is in the thing. Maybe I could put it in there one more time. Paste. Yep. If you were at AuditPalooza last year, there's the exposure report. Click the link. What else you want to bring up from last year? What are your what about the comedian? You know that guy by chance?
Never heard of him.
There was a
He
comedian.
he did some cutting edge stuff that should never be broadcast ever again.
You ever heard of third rail shit? You ever heard of the term when people say third rail?
No.
You never heard of third rail? Like the third rail in the subway, if you touch it, you get electrified?
Oh, I know what that is. Yeah.
Well, when you talk about politics, there's something called third rail subjects. Like certain things you can't talk about. They're third rail. Can't touch them.
Well, I thought that that this AuditPalooza was an extension of the right to the First Amendment freedom of speech. So it would only stand to reason that you can say anything you want.
Absolutely, and that's what I was saying about this comedian last year. He discovered a fourth rail. Dude, I know I told you the story before, but Larry had people over that night that were there just as Larry's guests. They weren't there necessarily as AuditPalooza ticket buyers. They were like some of Larry's friends. So one guy looked like he was out on a date with his girlfriend or wife or fiance and her parents. And this comedian was making jokes that, and I've heard the worst jokes of them all. And I was like, oh man, he was making, and the guy who was with his date and the in-laws or whatever, he was trying not to laugh, but he could not control himself. And he started laughing so hard and he was embarrassed that he was laughing. And his in-laws are just looking at him like, you find this funny? And then I was behind him just trying to control my laughter. It was like super cringe accumulated laughter. It was great. And nobody was safe. The comedian went after Geo, talked about his hole in his neck. He went after J-Town. He went after Joe Cool. Like nothing was off limits. So if you got a problem being roasted, just hide in the back during the
Yeah, I will say that the comedian did not hold back at all. And two, I see in the comments that Butch is suggesting that I don't support the First Amendment if I ban comedians, and I'm far from the one who would ban any comedian. So I'm not sure what he's talking about there. But
we're not banning comedians. We're just saying that.
I mean, I agree 100% that they should be able to say anything they want, especially comedians. Comedians that make jokes about virtually every topic is the epitome of protecting the First Amendment.
Exposure report. If you want to come on the live stream, hit the link, man. I'll post it one more time. So there was a comedian, and then the cooking competition. I think I got robbed there. We don't have to talk about that. Oh, the comedian, by the way. I don't know how well you know this comedian, but supposedly he's never done stand-up before.
No, never been on stage from what I understand.
So this guy, this comedian, he whips out like a legal pad and just starts writing stuff like 10 minutes before he's supposed to go on stage. Like there wasn't even supposed to be a comedian.
No, I think he spent about a day writing down jokes.
Did he?
Yeah, every day, everything he could remember for like a day.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, okay. So we must have talked. I must have spoke to him about that earlier in the day. Anyway, he's writing all these jokes and he's got like, I don't know, 7 pages of jokes. And right before he's about to go on stage, the guy goes out to his car, this comedian. This comedian goes out to his car, and I happen to go out there for some reason. I don't know why. And I see him changing his shirt. So he's wearing whatever shirt he's wearing, and then he changes his shirt. And the shirt that he puts on says, do you remember what it said?
It says, I think there's a picture of it that says, give violence a chance.
The shirt said "Give violence a chance." It was, I don't know. It like these are the unforgettable moments from AuditPalooza. Free press pass. Yeah, sure. Anybody else want to come in? Like NC Tyrant Hunter, I see is here, and who else did I see? Anyone else that wants to come in? The exposure report. You're more than welcome to come in.
I'd love to meet NC Tyrant Hunter at the AuditPalooza.
You'd love to meet him?
Yeah.
You mean like again?
Again.
Oh,
He was
okay,
was he down there last year?
Yeah, he was there last year.
Oh, geez, I don't think he was ever introduced to me then, because I don't think I recall meeting him.
Really?
But I watch all his videos forever in a day.
Yeah, he was there. I'm going back to we need to do more live streams of the event this year, because last year it was mostly just Lana doing it all. I was too busy cooking. Clay Brick entered the studio. Clay Brick. All right, Clay, I'm going to add you to the stage. Please don't cuss. Yo. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Nope. So let me look through Lana's videos here. I got to go to live. Got to go.
Clay, is your mic muted? Well, there's no sound coming out, so there you go. I just heard it.
Cool.
Oh, there you are.
You hear me now? Yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
What's up, brother, man?
How are you?
I'm doing great, man. Looking forward to it. I still got some videos from last year, so I'm definitely
Video from last year. What do you mean by that?
I was there, man. I'm not as big a name as you guys, but
Hold on, let me see your face here. I can't see. I'm old. Okay, you were at AuditPalooza?
yeah. Me and
Oh,
Lex.
okay, yeah. Were you with Otvo, right?
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Thank you, man, so much for coming. What'd you think of it?
Amazing. I'm from Florida, but I'm out in New Mexico now, so I mean,
Okay.
yeah, my family's there. So when I came, my nephews came by to see me because I'm out in New Mexico. So it was really awesome because I was actually able to see the fam as well.
That's
But,
cool.
yeah, I enjoyed it, man. The food was great.
How long did you stay?
So we were only there like about 2 or 3 days. But we were there the whole time at the event. Got to see the whole thing. I got a nice video of the trophies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Before they were handed out. Yeah.
Don't you go by Brick Jonesy or something?
Yep. And Clay
Okay.
Foundation's 1A Press. I'm having trouble with my channel. So
Okay.
where I'm at, there's a lot of corruption. A lot.
Yeah.
So I'm dealing with that, and twice now they've come after me.
What's the name of your channel?
That's what I'm telling you.
Oh, you don't have? It's not up.
Twice
Twice it's been taken down.
Twice now. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that.
What it is.
What reason they're giving you?
They said spam, deceptive practices, and scams. That bogus craziness. I'm not.
Nonsense.
It's crazy because social media today has a bunch of problems, bunch of issues, and hopefully we can sort some of that out as well, and maybe get back on the free speech train.
Absolutely.
I guess
Yeah.
it is what it is. It's an issue, but let's just beat another charge.
Yes, please, man. So you're facing some charges right now?
Sort of. Mine's it's nothing. But he beat one just literally Wednesday. And then probably like about 4 or 5 months ago, we both beat different ones from Santa Fe. Santa Fe charged us. They arrested us walking into the roundhouse, the legislature,
Uh huh.
because we were holding a camera.
And you got arrested for that?
Yeah. We got trespassed from the Secretary of State's office, and then walked over to the Roundhouse because it's literally right next door. They tried to tell us that we were already trespassed from that building, and then arrested us.
Wow.
Yeah, it's wild out here, bro. It's the Wild West.
Where are you guys at?
We're in New Mexico. We're out of Albuquerque right now, and yeah, so I mean it's crazy. I mean we go to the council meeting every 2 weeks, like it every 2 months, twice.
Remember
a month.
Ruba County Sheriff that was arrested in New Mexico?
I haven't been out here
Sheriff Lujan.
super long time, so but it wouldn't surprise me. It's wild out here. We just so Albuquerque just came off of federal oversight, and like while that was going on, there was like a DWI scandal. I mean, it's a big city, right? It's the biggest city in New Mexico, so naturally you're gonna have some problems, but it's really bad. It's really bad, and I mean, even to the point where we went out, was it last Saturday night, and caught the communications director for the mayor out there, which not a big deal. He's out there having a good time, whatever. He's downtown at the bar. We catch him coming outside, and the police actually do a thing where they move people along on the street, or off of the street, down the sidewalk and into the parking lot, where they're actually not allowing the people to just basically do what they do, which is freely assemble. And so the communications director comes out, and he's just going right along with the crowd, not saying anything. Now we're out there to film it, but also to ask questions about why they're doing it. And we see him, and we're like, "Yo, what's up, man? You're just gonna let them do that to you? You're allowed to be here on the sidewalk." And no, he just went right along with it, didn't say nothing. This is the mayor's staff. And I believe that's got something to do with this second time, because it literally just happened Monday.
Wow.
They took it down. As we're in the meeting. Let me tell you, it happened as we're in the meeting giving public comment. We come outside, and a copper says, "Hey, what channel do you have?" I'm like, whatever, I'll give it to him. Because we've been, well known here now. And he goes, looks it up, and he's like, "I don't see it." I'm like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, I don't see it." So I go to look it up, and he's like, "Well, don't worry about it." And he walks away as I'm looking it up. Like, what are we doing here, right? It's kind of obvious. So that's the second time they come after me on this channel. So I'm exploring other options, so to speak. There's ways around it. I mean, they don't stop me.
You coming to AuditPalooza this year?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. All right. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. And Let's Oddvo's coming on, obviously, too, right? So you guys coming together?
Yep. He's
That's good.
awesome, man. He's awesome. He's definitely the freedom fighter.
Absolutely. I mean, all you guys do whatever you can, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it, man.
Tyrant Hunter. You join the panel on See Tyrant Hunter. You were there.
I mean, this is what it's about, man. I had such a great time. Got the pool out back where we can sit back there and hang out, and then got the nice comedy club and the bar and all that, man. Great food, bro. Yep. It's just amazing. Got to meet almost everybody out there. Dan was there, NC Tyrant Hunter, Gio. I mean, everybody. Like and Mike. Mike was out there. Like, oh, he made some good food.
Who did?
Mike.
Oh, Mike did. Okay. All right, you got to go. Well, I can't plug you, right? So there's no channel. What channel would people go to see you?
Let's OTVO.
Let's LETSO. Okay, LETZOTVO, which stands for Overturn Terry v. Ohio, right?
Yeah. And I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
I appreciate you coming on, man. I look forward to seeing you again this year. All right, brother?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna head out, man. Keep some room up here for other folks. You guys come up talk about it, man, and come out to the Palooza, man. This is just amazing that we have this ability to do this, man, and that the community is coming together and really doing something here. And thank you, John.
Yes, sir, man. Thank you. We'll talk to you soon. All right. So what happened to that Joe kid? That there was just a dude named Joe in here, and he disappeared. There he is. All right, Joe. What's up, bro?
Oh, how you doing? I pushed the wrong button. I'm using my new phone, so I don't really know how this fully works, but it works.
You
It
just
actually
talked. We talk back.
Oh, okay, yeah, it works. My phone works now.
How you doing?
I accidentally hit the wrong button.
How's it going?
How have you guys been? I know you guys. I know you've been doing your thing.
Were you at the event last year?
Oh, I was.
Are you Joey
You
back?
remember me? I quoted half your quotes from the videos that you had with you versus Donut Operator.
Different? But you look different to me now.
Well, my hair grew out a little bit longer, and I just got off of work, so I look like a bag of ass.
Yeah, dude, you were there last year, and you were quoting my stuff from like 15 years prior, and I'm like, my God, this is a super fan. So, yeah, guys, this guy is awesome, bro. He was, if imagine you do work for 10 years, and then you go someplace to a barbecue, and a guy shows up like this right here, and he just starts quoting all your sayings from 10 years ago. Like, I was so flattered. Like, I'm getting goosebumps right now, man. That was so flattering, dude, that someone actually listens to what I have to say and isn't calling me names. Yeah, exactly.
Not just listening to it, listening to understand it.
Right.
What it really meant.
What did you think of the event last year?
I mean, that was my first time being in Escambia County, or if that was the county, Pensacola. So I've been to Florida since 2008. So yeah. I knew even in October I was like, oh, it's going to be hot down here. But I'm getting used to it now. But
it wasn't that bad, dude. It wasn't that bad. It was October.
No. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. But I came from Illinois, so that was cold.
Oh yeah, I get that. So
that got really
bro. You're like a super fan. What else did you like about the event?
I mean, as many people came as they came. I know you wanted a whole lot more people to come, but
yeah.
That kind of how it goes. But I love the event. I love talking to all the folk here that have more guts than I do to go out there and deal with the police. And especially, I'll shout out to Soliaker because the only ones who ever pointed loaded guns at that man were cops.
That's right. That's right.
The only ones. No one ever pointed a loaded gun at him but a so-called peace officer. Yeah, it doesn't sound very peaceful.
Bill O'Wright's asking if we're doing a DJ or a real band. Last year we did a real band. We're probably going to do DJs this year. And then, yeah, Joey Back was there. You get to meet all the auditors. You get to eat. You get to drink. You get to smoke all you want. There's awards. There's tchotchkes. There's giveaways. There's T-shirts. And, yeah, I hope to see you there. NC Tire
that one quote that you had.
Sorry, Joe.
About the one quote that you had about, you were like, man, I would have just drove you home. And I was like, I just drove back with the other dude. But I was just like, man, if I wasn't on such hard drugs as in alcohol, that's a way harder drug than marijuana.
Sure is.
You're 100% right about that. That was one of your quotes.
That is. When I told my alcoholic friend that, he's like, what? See, the thing is, they get to go to a store and buy it. So in their mind, that doesn't make it a drug anymore. Like, it's all like, brainwashed.
And DUIs don't exist either.
Right. Dude, I can't.
And DWIs, OWIs don't exist either.
That's right.
This place is for and this place is not for. Obviously where we were in this video right here, we went on private property, private venue, do whatever we want, as long as we ain't disturbing the peace, or like that one guy you had that I didn't even know he didn't leave, and you had to basically like grab him and like walk him to the street.
Yeah. I didn't grab him.
Was Jeff Gray the North Carolina tyrant hunter? I was trying to remember who that was.
No, his name is Jeff too, but Jeff Gray is honor your oath, man. The guy that stands out with the God bless the homeless veteran sign.
Oh, that's him. Okay, because you said one guy didn't like being around a lot of people. Was that NC Tyrant Hunter? Or was that somebody else?
That was Jeff Gray.
Oh, okay. I didn't remember. I've lost track of all this.
NC Tyrant Hunter got like a lap band surgery, and he showed up looking like half the size he is on his videos, looking really good. And poor guy, couldn't even eat see that homemade food I was making for 2 days. He couldn't even eat any of it because he was on the diet or whatever. And he had to leave early. He wasn't feeling good, but it was very nice to meet him. He gave me I still have that rubber ducky in my dashboard that gives the middle finger, the BAM. What do you mean
the BAM.
You should have a drawing for a giveaway free trip with a couple free tickets. I can cook a good Southern barbecue too. That's funny you say that because auditing Erie County, if he joins us tonight, he's actually paying for a ticket. The person's going to get a ticket to AuditPalooza. He's also going to get airfare plus hotel. Auditing Erie County is doing that for somebody. I'm also going to offer something. This is the ring I sell on my store. It's $200 ring. It has 13 colonies on the outside, and on the inside it says 1776. So a guy named Rami gave me $100 to do what he's calling the Rami raffle at AuditPalooza. So whoever buys a ticket this weekend, so today, tomorrow, Sunday, will be entered into the Rami raffle for $100, and you will also be entered to win this $200 ring at AuditPalooza. Into this, whoever buys tickets this weekend gets entries into that. And the first person that buys a ticket this weekend will get the Constitutional Freedom Fighter shirt. So the number is 813-702-5454. Dude, Jeff, you keep saying you should have won best catchphrase last year, but you know I should have won the best catchphrase of all time when I told the cop, no, I'm not a cop. When he asked me if I was a sovereign citizen, I said, no, I don't work for the police.
That's exactly what you asked me. Am I a sovereign citizen? Yeah.
So,
I didn't ask you that.
That's exactly.
That's when you reworked that shit on the other video when another review of when I was speeding when I was not speeding.
Right.
Yeah.
Right on, Joey. Joey, do you have a channel we can plug or what?
I never actually made a channel.
Okay.
I never actually ever uploaded a video, actually.
Are we gonna see you this year?
Yeah, no, I bought the ticket and I got the flights. The only flight that was available that was like reasonable was from October 13th to the 20th. So I'm going to be there a week. Now, obviously at the venue for a week, but I'll be there in Pensacola for a week. 13th to the 20th.
You got my number.
So, yeah. I'll contact you, let you know. You're doing all the preparations and stuff.
I appreciate you, man. You're a super fan. I really thank you for coming on tonight. I look forward to seeing you at Palooza, my brother.
Yeah, hopefully the comedians will be a little bit better because that was like, whoa. That was like, it was so stale.
Try not to look like David Koresh next time you come on my live stream, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
All right, brother.
Don't look like you just got off of work, is what you're saying.
Well, I have that look.
Because I did.
Thank you, my brother.
I saw your live stream and I turned this thing on. I didn't care what I looked like. I didn't care.
You're the man, bro. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, tell the cult I said hello.
Oh, I will.
All right, later. All right. Who's here? CFF is here. Joe's leaving. Who else we got here? Vinny wants back in. Yo, Vinny.
No sound. You're muted.
No sound, Vinny.
I said I'm just chilling here with you guys.
All right, cool. Where's Leroy? Where are all these people? I'm start calling.
Yeah, call them up. I mean, I texted. We have a group chat, and I said get on the live. I didn't get a response. So
this Tennessee Transparency News. Why don't you come on, bro? Because you're the only person that's even scared me about playing pool. Everyone wants to play me in pool, but this guy actually, Tennessee Transparency, supposedly is a champion. I'm actually scared of him. See if I can get. Let's see if I can do a couple things here. Let's play a video. J-Town Press live from a year ago. AuditPalooza. Did it. Part 1. Okay. There we go. Let's share that. Put some volume on it while I text a few people here.
Mike's cooking up some tender vittles. What you cooking, Mike?
We got some coleslaw going with the friggin' the sous vide pulled pork. And we got beef tacos, chicken tacos that I'm working on after this. Once I get through that, and then I can't tell you what the competition is.
the armed fisherman, he's coming, right?
And Rice Krispies.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure he's coming. Absolutely.
Really they're gonna leave here fine. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and that subscribe button.
Amen.
And, just stay tuned. There's gonna be a lot of us going live. This is an all-day event. It's gonna be amazing.
Absolutely.
So just stay tuned.
Miss Leslie, we're live.
This lady, Leslie Sylvan, she showed up in a van, pulled up when I was putting up the AuditPalooza banner at the driveway. She pulled up, started recording me. I'm like, who the hell's this lady? Next thing you know, she's like, hey, John Felix. I'm like, oh, okay. She must be a fan. Then she comes in and her and Dr. Sean there must have helped me roll hundreds of Graveleys. These people are saints right here.
She was an immense help with that, and she also was one of the judges in the food competition.
Yes, she was. She was very intricate or very specific about everything. She was great.
Tizaki.
Tize Tizaki. I want to punch that guy in that video. Jeff. Jeff.
You're not even saying Graveleys. You gotta say domades.
Excuse me. You're gonna start telling me how to speak Greek, bro?
It's Tizaki. I don't care what you say.
It's what?
It's Tizaki.
Motherfucker. No, it's not.
I'm a Tizaki guy.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not Greek. I'm a Tizaki guy.
Tizaki.
Hey, I invited Hendry. He's in the chat but
where?
Well, he was in there. He was back a few, but he posted.
Oh, in the chat. Okay.
And I invited him, so hopefully he'll join us.
Say hey to everybody.
What's up, William from Eyes on the State?
What's up?
How you doing? Welcome. Welcome.
What's up? Welcome.
Miss Ziggy asked, how do you say gyro? You say gyro. That's how you say gyro.
Gyro.
This is going to become a very heated live stream if you guys argue with me.
Gyro.
I effing speak Greek fluently.
Tell them about the matzo ball that you had.
A gyro is what keeps the space lab from falling down.
Exactly.
A gyro is delicious.
No. Okay, so you're at the doctor's office. Does the doctor say, "Oh, pass me the gyroscope. I need to do some surgery"? Hello?
Well, I assume then that it has some sort of lamb beef combination in it.
The gyroscope has a lamb and beef combination. Yeah, they're stuffing your veins with lamb 80-20 mixed gyro meat. Son of a bitch. The reason we're talking about this is because this guy makes this video and he's like, and he's got the most effeminate voice. He's like, I love making these pizzas with the Tizaki sauce. I want to reach through the screen and choke this fucking guy so bad. Like, Tizaki, mother effer. That was worse than Dude, gyro's the worst. Yido's the second worst. Gyro's how you say it in English, you mother effer. Stop messing with me. Anyway. So here's Leslie Silva.
Gyro.
Also, guys, while you're on the panel here, what is a harder sport? Hockey or golf?
Probably golf.
One for hockey, two for golf.
Wait, you mean harder?
Yeah, which sport is harder? Yep.
Harder to do or physically harder on your body?
It's golf.
Harder to score.
I'm just joking.
See, that's the thing where you start getting into the weeds of it. Technically, more difficult, takes more skill to play. Which one?
Well, I'm going to go with hockey because if you've ever tried to stand on skates, just merely standing on skates itself is harder than playing golf.
Thank you.
Oh, it's harder on your body, that's for sure.
And you're moving it like 20, 22 miles an hour on the skates, on the ice.
So yeah, so we only got. So what do you got? Who said? I'm saying golf is technically a harder sport. It's not harder on your body, obviously, but what you have
I
to
think
accomplish
it
in
just
golf.
depends on the person.
So we got one with golf, and which one was one? Hockey or golf?
Hockey was 1, golf was 2.
See, a lot of people are saying hockey. So 1, 1, 1, 1. And then this is a public service says hockey, don't be dumb. You have to say.
Well, yeah, actually, we have to get into what the definition of a sport is. Does golf even qualify?
Absolutely.
I got a 16-year-old
Leroy,
saying
join the-
no.
join the
Golf
chat.
does not qualify.
Join the chat, Leroy. Well, I guess a lot of people think hockey is more difficult. I don't see how the hell
Well,
that's
dogs can play golf.
So the difficulty level goes with the movement that you've got to do on the skates to control the puck yourself and put the puck in that 6-foot net that somebody's standing in front of to keep you from putting that puck into that net.
And other people are
Not to
attacking you.
mention somebody throwing a shoulder into your chest while you're trying to put that puck in the net.
Yes, that along with it too. I wasn't even getting into that physical part of it. It's just the act alone of skating, keeping control of yourself, skating with the puck, keeping the puck with you, and going.
And then carrying it all out too.
What would you guys say?
Girls and girls,
The equivalent-
your insanity.
There's a lot of background noise somewhere.
Sorry.
There's a what would you say is the
Yeah, I'm
equivalent-
driving down the road, so I'll mute myself.
What would you say is the equivalent of shooting par in golf in hockey?
That's a tough question.
Because
How would you
shooting
even,
par in
how would you
golf,
even do that?
shooting par
Scoring.
in golf is next to impossible.
Scoring.
Scoring what? One goal?
How many
When
NHL games do you see in a double digit?
Not many.
And they've got an hour and a half to make it a double digit. How come they can't make it a double digit in an hour and a half?
What's the equivalent in
They've
golf?
got an hour. They're 20-minute periods. They got an hour.
Well, yeah.
So what's the equivalent in shooting par in golf? There's only like a few hundred players in the whole world, a few thousand players in the whole world that can even do it. Shooting
Correct.
par. So what would be the equivalent in hockey?
What's the equivalent of getting hit in the face with a hockey puck in golf? It's an irrelevant question.
Without a soul right off the
I mean, that's just random. Another thing about hockey is like half the goals are like bounced off somebody's shoulder, or it was in the heat of the moment, and 17 people are colliding, and the puck ricochets off somebody into the net. Like, I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's because you don't have an open hole to just hit a ball into. You've got
Right.
somebody standing in the way that the whole entire thing they do the whole game is to keep the puck out of the net. That's
And
all their job is.
Imagine golf if somebody got to stand there with a club in front of you and start swinging at you while you're trying to hit a par.
Not
Yeah.
the same thing.
How about when you're going to tee off and somebody's standing behind you with an air horn and they blast the air horn off at you when you're going to tee off?
That's not the same. The reason you got to be quiet is because it's so hard to hit a golf ball. That's the
How
whole
is it not the same when a defenseman winds up for a slap shot to take on the net and the wing or the center is coming full speed at them to hit them and level them?
Okay, you keep making all these anecdotal examples, but what is the equivalent in hockey of shooting par in golf?
There isn't. They're not the same. Like they're not even on the same level.
You're trying to compare an apple to a moon. They're not even close. They're not. I mean, completely different.
Okay, so what the experts say, forget about this. They say the hardest thing to do in sports is hit a fastball. Okay. Do you guys agree with that or disagree with that?
I would agree with that.
I don't know. I mean, I'd have to think about sports for a while and everything that's involved, but there's got to be other stuff that's, equally as hard.
As hitting a fastball in a Major League Baseball game? I don't know.
You
about
got a
that.
ball coming at you at 102 miles an hour.
Let me put it to you this way, though. All right. boxing is also a sport. How about getting hit once by Mike Tyson or somebody equivalent to that? That's got to be pretty hard too. Getting hit once and still standing. You telling me that that's less hard to do than swinging a bat at a ball and trying to hit it?
Technically,
Well,
yeah.
I
it is.
will say this. I will say this. It's easy to get punched in the face, but it's hard to swing at a ball going 102 miles an hour
With a stick.
with a stick.
And yet in tennis they hit 120-mile-an-hour balls, back and forth to each other.
That racket is pretty big, though.
The ball's going faster.
Yeah.
So we all agree golf is the hardest sport. Okay, let's move on to the.
Oh, me and John have been having this argument for like 3 months now or longer.
The only thing
And it's finally been settled.
The only thing we're missing is John actually muting us all first.
Dude, I say pool is the second hardest, but I'm obviously biased because I love playing pool. But the focus it takes to run 50 balls is again. How do we compare the two anyway? What kind of stuff? What kind of subjects you like to talk about? Give me something to talk about here since we're doing a telethon, minus the telephone calls. Yes, join us, Leroy, please.
Leroy said he's not available right now at the moment. So,
All right.
So what kind of food did you guys have over there at AuditPalooza?
Last year I made what I call the tour of Greece. I made stuffed grape leaves. I made Greek lasagna, Greek marinated pork, and I forget. See right there, I'm rolling the stuffed grape leaves.
Nice.
I forgot what the hell else. And then Solo Yacker made a sous vide pork that was amazing.
Are we gonna have gyros this year?
I don't know what that is. So
I did a lunch cookout with hamburgers, hot dogs, stuffed jalapenos, and chicken.
That, yeah.
He also made this stuff, dude. And I wonder if Larry ever found his pan, but he called it smoked stuffing or something, right?
It was an experiment on that grill. I made smoked stuffing where I let the chicken drip on it and stuff, and it actually, I don't know, it made like this 1-inch layer of concrete stuffing that was permanently attached to that pan forever.
Oh yeah, he made that. He had this, dude. I would have needed a jackhammer to clean that pan the next day. So yeah, there's Brick right there. There's Jeff, Maddie. It was fun, man. It was
There's
fun.
Gio.
Yep.
Is James Madison coming again?
Yes, he's coming.
Now I'm trying to figure out the best flight to take. I mean, the cheapest option for me would be to go to Tampa and then drive.
It's an 8-hour drive from Tampa.
8 hours.
8 hours, huh?
Yeah, it's an 8-hour drive.
So I'm trying to figure out the best way to go, man, because I haven't booked my ticket yet, but
I would try maybe Jacksonville airports. You're going to be probably looking at like maybe 3 hours of a drive at that point. Or
because I can't find a direct flight from
if you want to
Newark, go ahead.
If you want to spend a longer time down there, you can fly into Tampa and drive up with me because I'm going to visit in Tampa before I drive up. I'm going up on the 15th. So
I'm trying to make it a short trip because I got 3 kids and a wife at home that aren't too happy with me going.
What about flying into
well, might solve that problem.
Why don't you can just drive to Pensacola, dude? If you're willing to drive 7 hours from Tampa, then where are you at?
I'm in New Jersey, so I mean it would take me 22 hours to drive from Jersey.
22?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. That's a cruise and a half of them up there.
Never mind.
Dude, I'm driving from Maine.
Right.
And I'm going to Bradenton and Tampa and some other stuff too. I've got my total driving time is nearing 60 hours and will be 3,800 miles.
What's your drive from Maine to Florida?
Wow.
Here, how far are you from Virginia? What is it, like 4 hours, 3 hours from Virginia?
That's a good question.
Okay, because maybe I know that there's a lot of
probably
hubs.
closer to like.
Well, what I'm thinking is I know that there's
From
a lot
Virginia,
of.
probably like 5 hours.
Okay, that may not work, but try and find some place that the airlines have hubs in that's close to you, and maybe you'd be able to catch a direct flight over in there from like flights that they're bringing in, like the Dallas or someplace like that, and then you can grab those.
I was definitely shocked that. Yeah. I was shocked that I couldn't. From Newark is an international airport, Philadelphia is an international airport, and LaGuardia is an international airport. I'm shocked I couldn't get a direct flight from either of those airports.
Yeah,
To Pensacola?
No, they're going to stop in one of those terminal sections where I was saying is what they're going to do.
And then the layovers are like 8 hours.
Yep, that's what they're going to do because it's easier for them instead of trying to find enough people in Newark to go to, let's say, Los Angeles. They're going to bring everybody from New York, Newark, and Dallas over to one spot and then put them all on one plane and send them one way. And then everybody else gets sent another way.
Can you fly into Atlanta, Georgia? Because Atlanta might be closer to Pensacola, to be honest with you.
Or somewhere in Alabama.
Yeah, you can also fly into someplace in Alabama or even Louisiana. I mean, there's got to be something down by New Orleans or something. I mean, those are less hours away than Tampa.
Right. I might have to look into New Orleans, and because I mean, I could drive. I'll rent a car. I'm gonna have to rent a car anyway.
Yeah, so I would recommend somewhere by Alabama because right by the border of Alabama.
We're literally 10 minutes from Alabama.
Oh wow.
Where AuditPalooza. That you're way out on the very end of that of the Panhandle.
In the armpit.
Yeah, and so look at major cities in Alabama and around maybe the Georgia area. I'm pretty sure. I mean, Atlanta, something's going to be closer than Tampa.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that tonight.
Tallahassee too. Tallahassee's got an airport in it.
I think Montgomery has. A airport.
If anybody's listening, I need to go from Atlantic City to Pensacola. If you can find a flight from the 17th to the 19th, let me know. You can email me at alertgsanow@gmail.com. If anyone can find it.
It'll be found.
Leslie Sylvan says that she gave the most points to Solo Yacker because he had the benefit of being a line cook. What do you think I've been my whole life? I got shafted in that competition between Gio and anyway, that's enough. Dude, by the way, this picture right here is Wright's Crispy wanted to enter the competition last year, and this mother effer went and bought shrimp from some restaurant and brought it and entered it into the competition.
Oh, that dirty dog.
That's so funny.
He didn't win.
He made these burgers, and he made this nice dip that was on the burgers. But how are you going to go buy shrimp from somewhere? How's that work? Anyway.
As a line cook, you can do that too, right? You buy shrimp already prepared, and you just warm it up, right?
I mean, you can buy everything pre-made, but that doesn't make you a chef. That makes you a assembly line worker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's like having your roof pre-built, and then you come and stick it on top of the house and go, I did this roof. No, you didn't. Someone else did it.
Thank you, personality check. I'm going to look into New Orleans Airport.
Joe Cool on the screen. He was there last year. He was a hit. Lana was a life of the party. Gio was great. Gio, him and Dr. Sean, man, we didn't realize how cold it was. And him and Dr. Sean show up there the night before, and they insisted on sleeping in a tent. So they set up like this 2-bedroom tent. I've never seen a tent like this. Like I had 2 bedrooms and stuff, each with its own thermostat. Just kidding. But it's so cold. And I got this like little VIP bungalow that Larry gave me. And it's so cold. And I go out there and I'm like, listen, bro, you guys don't have to be tough guys and sleep out in the cold. Come inside. And I guess Gio was already sleeping. And he grabs his little thing and he goes, I was already asleep. And you came out here to tell me it's cold. And that was that. So they slept outside that night. And
that was funny.
That was that.
Hey, I got to jump off for a few. I got to go meet the new grandbaby. I will be back soon and
Right
talk to you guys.
Yeah,
All
man.
right,
All right.
later. So yeah, that was another story from AuditPalooza. The one bartender, man, like constitutional freedom fighter found these two bartenders, and the one girl was just, what do you call it? Honorary? What's the right word?
Ornery.
It
Ornery.
depends on which one. One of them was like the girl next door, but just absolutely smoking hot and super nice.
Yes.
She was the actual bartender, mixed drinks. She did great. The other one was kind of like more like somebody who was helping serve the drinks or bringing them out, clean up, and that kind of stuff. She wasn't really making drinks, and I don't know what the exact word is that they would use. Something about like 304 or something like that. I don't know the whole deal.
Or promiscuous or lady of the night, so to speak.
She was. Oh, I know. She was. I know how to classify it. She was a fun girl.
Yes. That's yes.
And she had a great time. She was a lot of fun.
She was a lot of fun. She was getting into it herself. She might have removed some articles of her own clothing, if I remember correctly.
She did. Briefly.
Don't let your wife know you're in this.
So,
that wasn't the typical. I mean, that was a extraordinary piece of the puzzle for that.
Personality checks that says that ain't no server, that's a 304. The guy on the screen right now is No Name Coder, and he actually created some type of software where you can point your phone at a cop and all his information pops up, which was pretty cool. He did a demonstration there last year. I'm sure it's upgraded this year.
Hey, Brandon Mitchell's asking if they're going to Jello wrestle, and my only question is Brandon Mitchell going to be there?
Brandon, you're going to be there.
Are you coming? And are you buying the Jello? And if so, are we going to have one flavor, or are we going to do multiple flavored Jellos? And who's going to cut it in little cubes so the girls can jump in it? All right. And golf is harder than hockey. All right. So, yeah.
Nobody said that once, ever.
Oh, Craig Henry's here. What's up? There we go. Craig!
Hey. You're muted or not talking.
Yep.
Still no volume.
Give him time, buddy. I hope Leslie shows up again this year. Golf pisses me off more. Yeah, golf is very frustrating. Yep. Even when I thought I was good at golf, the best I've ever shot was a 79. When I thought I was good. I couldn't even imagine getting on a golf course and shooting par. Like, that's never going to happen in my life.
Dude, when I was like 12, I won a hole-in-one competition at a mall. How hard is it? I didn't even play golf and I won.
Shut the hell up. I hit a hole-in-one once. So, I wonder if there's any video. Craig, is he gone again?
Well, he's trying to work out his audio issues, I believe. I'm hoping he'll come back.
If you guys haven't hit that like button, let's do so now, guys.
Hit the like button. Call the number. I don't know. Should we keep going with this or what?
The number's on the bottom of the screen, guys. If you want to come to AuditPalooza, 813-702-5454. Let's go.
We should get everybody in here who has a channel to restream this for us. Come on, John Eagle and Brandon Mitchell, restream us.
Restream this. Use this. Let's
By
get.
the way, hi, John Eagle.
I just want to. I only got like 50 tickets left, so I'd like to sell it out, and then I can just start working on ordering the T-shirts, ordering the engraved knives, the dog tags, the food, the drink, the everything, because I'm not going to have a week to diddle around like I did last week. So, if you're coming from out of state, God bless you. Anyone who buys a ticket this weekend, you'll get into the raffle for $100 cash on the day of the event. Also, you'll be in the raffle for my signature ring, my 1776 signature ring that I sell for $200. You'll be in the raffle for that. Also, first person to buy a ticket this weekend gets a free Constitutional Freedom Fighter shirt. So yeah, 813-702-5454. And as you can see, it was just a big cookout with lots of auditors there, and everything was great, and everything was peaceful, and it was fun. And the awards, and we gave out awards. Like, look at this thing, bro.
Like legit awards.
Yeah, like
Those
these are
things.
awards.
Yeah, no plastic gold cups. This thing is solid, engraved, really nice.
Yeah, this thing got away like 5 pounds, dude. This one says First Amendment Auditor Legacy Awards, Most Creative 2024. That was very nice of them to give me that award. I had nothing to do with who picked the awards. I'm not going to pick the awards this time around either. J-Town. All right, J-Town's here. Yay, Lana.
Are we having a board meeting?
No, we're having an AuditPalooza telethon, Jerry Lewis style. Welcome.
Oh, crap. Okay.
How are you?
I'm excellent. Can I hold on one second? I'm going to put you on mute for just a second.
Put me on mute. Did she say moot?
Yeah, you're moot.
Put me
You're
on
moot. You moot like a euro.
Now here's Solo Yacker. Solo Yacker here showing up late with his sous vide pork. That pork was really good, man. I think that's the only thing that I've ever eaten that's been sous vide. What do you guys think of that whole sous vide craze?
What is that? What are you talking? What is that?
Sous vide is like you put meat in a bag and then you put it in this special contraption that holds the temperature perfectly for the amount of time it needs to make it perfect. And then you pull it out of the bag and you can either sear it in the oven or just serve it like that. But I got to say that was some of the most tender, delicious pork I've ever had.
You can make an absolutely perfect steak to whatever temperature you want. Yep. It takes about 2 hours. You bag the steak, you put it in the water at say 125, and then 2 hours later you pull it out and just sear it and serve, and you got a perfect medium rare or whatever you're looking for.
There's my carnivore doctor saying, "Love my steak sous vide." What do you say? Reverse char? Yeah, so you cook it to 125, like Constitutional Freedom Fighter said. You pull it out, you char the outside, and you got literally a perfect steak. But yeah, it's a thing. It takes too much time, man. In my opinion.
No, the difference is you don't have to pay attention to it. You can take 5 steaks and just throw them in this sous vide container with the water. It's got a little heater that keeps it perfect. You just set it over there, put it on the side of your counter, leave it for the next 2 hours. You don't have to tend them or anything.
Yeah.
You come back and throw them on the grill and serve them. They're done.
No, set it and forget it. Says life under the microscope. And then Leslie says it's great for holding temperature. Yeah. I wonder if those are expensive. But yeah, this was basically it, man. Just get together, peaceful, fun, lots of auditors, lots of auditor fans, lots of food. Pink Camera Magic. She was wonderful, man. She's gonna be there again this year. And we're having new people, Long Island Audit, Bay Area Transparency. Hopefully Craig Henry will show up. Constitutional Freedom Fighter. Garden State Accountability, Leroy Truth, The Exposure Report. Leroy Truth, if I didn't say that already. I don't know why, but my brain always goes to the Northeast for some reason.
Did Press new NH now? He lives in Florida now. Is he coming?
That's what I heard. Anyone has his information, man. Oh, I actually emailed him yesterday. But if anyone has his number, man, shoot it to me. I'd love to have him there. I'd like to have him. I'd like to have mass accountability. I'd like to have as many auditors as possible. That would be wonderful because that's who they want to see. They want to meet us.
Is Bay Area Transparency coming again, you said?
He said he is. He emailed me. He said he is, and he's probably bringing a +1. I don't know who it is, but he says someone who does all his, like someone who like his right-hand man or something, or right-hand woman. I don't know.
Gotcha.
But yeah, he said he's coming.
Wow, sounds good.
All right, J-Town Press is back. Oh, wait. I just removed her for no good reason. Let me see if I can bring her back in. Add the stage. There you go. Hey, Lana, sorry. The Ultimate Cooking Champ entered the studio. I don't know who that is. I'm already in the studio, so.
I've unmuted it.
Lana.
I've unmuted it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How are you?
Hello.
I'm doing great.
All right, Craig is back.
Hello.
Yeah.
How we doing, guys?
You might be the ultimate cooking champ, but you're not a very good organizer.
No, dude.
I'm just giving you shit. Don't worry.
You see that? You see that shit on my lip?
Oh boy. Craig, how are you, Craig?
I'm doing all right. How are you all doing?
Good. We're
Are you
hanging
gonna
in
be
there.
Craig?
Promoting an event. Yeah, you plan on showing up to this event?
Yeah, I do plan on showing up to this event. See, I planned on showing up last time though. I had everything organized, had my gas money, my car had new tires on it, and then I got kidnapped by these agents of the state like 3 days
Yeah,
beforehand,
somebody
so I
else
couldn't come.
kidnapped
It was
too.
crazy.
James Freeman got kidnapped on the way.
Yep.
Yeah, both of you guys right before AuditPalooza last year, you both got pinched. Sucks.
Yeah, yeah,
be-
mental.
Be
I didn't know about
careful.
James.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is James coming this time?
Who?
James Freeman.
Freeman, is he coming?
I'm gonna beg him like I did last year. Last year it was like last minute. He was like in Alabama or something. He's like, I just realized you're not that far away. And then he started heading towards the event, and he got pulled over at some gas station, and I guess he didn't have a license, so they
got him.
arrested him for it.
Man,
Yeah,
oh man.
And they spent the weekend there in jail or something, and then fighting with them and everything else. So
He didn't have permission, huh?
No.
How dare
That just
you
gives him a reason to
drive
go
without a
back to audit
license?
them.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So Craig, what are you thinking, man? What's going on with you? Tell us a little bit.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I'm just thinking about these court dates. You know, I'm thinking about my kids and the court dates. That's about the only two things I've got going on.
What's up with the court dates?
Well, hey, I see the armed fisherman's kid right there.
Hi, baby.
The court dates I've got court coming up on this coming Monday. So I think it's the 21st or the 22nd. And that's for a felony intimidation charge in Sullivan County. That carries about 2.5 years, but you do about 1 year and a quarter.
And so who did you supposedly do that to?
It was a cop, goes by the name of Hunter Givens. It was a Facebook post is what it was, that they said I committed intimidation through. And of course it was a Facebook post that I still have up. I can read it to you. I can't comment on it too much. I'm sure my lawyer wouldn't be too happy.
don't comment. Don't get yourself in trouble.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
We believe everything you've said so far. Stop right there.
Yep. That's
Well,
enough.
even so, I could just share it with John if he wanted to share it with people. He could. But other than that, I've got 2 other cases. So they're in the same county, though. And one of those cases is a Class B misdemeanor, false informing. They say that I lied about a cop during a city hall meeting. And the other charge is a resisting, obstructing, or interfering charge. And that what happened in that case is they say that I shined a flashlight at a cop, and that interfered with his interfered with him waiting on a tow truck. So you know he was waiting on a tow truck. He couldn't.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Accomplish that with the flashlight. So yeah, I've got a lot of stuff going on. It's a little bit overwhelming, but I do want to make it to AuditPalooza. I look forward to it. I don't know exactly what to expect, but I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun. I saw
Just
the
a big,
video of the
just a
armed
big barbecue,
fisherman.
man. That's all.
Dude,
What
it's
you-
just a free for all for us to hang out and just BS with each other. And I hope J-Town, hey J-Town, thank you so
what's
much
up,
for
Mike?
everything you've ever done.
Well,
Thank
I
you.
appreciate that, Mike. You too. Ditto.
Yeah,
So
and it's unfortunate what they're doing to you right now.
I appreciate that.
It's
So I think
J-Town.
like normal, it's a lot of misconceptions and a lot of lies being thrown around.
Yep.
So that's all
Yeah.
I'll say. I'm gonna put an update video for everybody so everybody knows what's going on. The truth.
J-Town, in case you guys don't know, J-Town was the life of the party last year. Almost all the videos from AuditPalooza came from her camera and her channel. If you guys want to watch what happened from last year, just go to her live tab and go back about a year, and you'll see there's about 8 to 10 videos of AuditPalooza. She did wonderful. Craig, is there something specific on your Facebook you want me to show?
Yeah, I actually sent you a
Badass
link there. So if you go to your messages, you'll see a link that I sent you, and
Okay.
it will Yeah, it'll show you the actual post
Okay.
that they're saying I committed intimidation on, and
Okay.
yeah, it's really interesting. At this point, it's quite clear to me that there's no legitimate, there's no need for any legitimate crime to be committed. It's all just a matter of let's tie them up, let's threaten them to the point where they stop operating in a manner that we don't like, and that's ultimately what they've accomplished with me, and I'm sure a few other people. I'm sure that I'm not the only one in that boat. I'm sure that a lot of people have gotten charged to the point where they just can't do a whole lot anymore.
Right. Well, that's their goal. That's their goal. Actually, do you want me to read any of this?
Yeah, you can if you'd like. I'm under the impression that none of it is. See, intimidation is it's a threat, or sorry, it's communicating a threat, threatening retaliation for a prior lawful act. That's what the statute says for intimidation.
All right. So, Officer Givens with the Sullivan County Sheriff's Office, Indiana, got brutally roasted until his bacon was burnt. After a couple hours and thousands of people seeing his walk of shame, he filed a false privacy complaint against me on YouTube, saying that his identity is private and that me using it shouldn't be allowed. Luckily, this is nothing new for my channel, and YouTube has allowed me time to respond before they shut my video down completely. Newsflash: if you work for the government, your identity is not private, it is public. And when you approach me trying to violate my constitutional rights and get burnt, don't go crying to YouTube like a little crybaby. Also, Hunter, if you ever feel the urge to try and give me orders without that badge and gun, see how that works out for you. And I invite you to direct message me on Messenger, and we can see how tough and in charge you are without your gang. Take your spanking and get on with your Hunter Givens. By the way, did you unalive Cameron Atkins earlier this year? Me and thousands of others are now interested to see any evidence that you had a pew-pew pointed at you before you took that man's life from him. So what are they charging you with? The fact that you want to see how tough he is without his badge? Where's the problem here?
I think the invitation was the problem. I think that extending an invitation to somebody is an issue to them. I also think that questioning a guy, at least insinuating that I'm going to start looking into him shooting somebody 18 times about 6 months prior to that, I think that might have gotten him a little bit worked up, because that's exactly what that guy did. That guy that there's a video that goes behind this. I haven't really posted too much about it. I was actually in jail. When I found out about these charges, the judge was telling me, you got charged, you're going to jail now. So I didn't even have a chance to look at the probable cause. I didn't have a chance to make a video on it or anything. So yeah, there's not a whole lot of information out there, but there's a video behind this. That's the video. And basically I just said, if you're so tough, I invite you to message me and we can see how tough you are.
Is that this guy talking right here?
Yeah, that's this guy here. He shot somebody 18 times.
That's Hunter Sullivan.
Yeah, Hunter Givens.
Hunter Givens.
Of course, I don't encourage anybody to contact that guy or his department.
No. Is that that's the same cop that you shine the flashlight at?
That's the cop I shine the flashlight at right there. Yes.
Is that the same cop though?
No. This is just me showing an example of them actually enforcing the 25-foot law before. And of course, I'm saying in this segment that at this point in time, actually this night was the night that a federal court implemented an injunction against this whole 25-foot law that they've been trying to enforce against me and a guy named Freedom 2 Film, Nicodemus. I forget his name. Something Nicodemus in...
I remember him.
Yeah, I don't want to say where he's at because I don't know where he's at, but he's in Indiana.
I got threatened with a 25-foot rule today because 2 cops were on the sidewalk conspiring on trespassing us, and I walked out to him, and he goes, "Oh, you ever heard of the 25-foot rule?" Like he couldn't even finish his sentence because he knew it was wrong, but he wanted me to leave instead of him going somewhere private. He wanted me to leave. So yeah. That's crazy.
So that 25-foot law, is that the same? Is that verbatim with the Indiana law? Do you know?
I have no idea.
I think it's, I'm not 100% certain, but I believe that the 25-foot rule in Florida has something to do with like when you're approaching and they say something, you got to stop approaching.
Yeah.
Well,
And-
that's what the
there's a
court
bunch of
ruled in
stipulations.
Indiana. That's
Yeah.
what the court just ruled in Indiana. So I'd hope that would be the same way, but also the Seventh Circuit, which is Indiana, Illinois, and Wisconsin, maybe, I don't know. Either way, or I think it's Massachusetts actually. But either way, the Seventh Circuit ruled that law is 100% unconstitutional, and that so if it is verbatim, it would follow that the 25-foot law in Florida is unconstitutional as well. I'd love to see somebody challenge it. Here in
Well, it's the
Indiana,
same thing. It's the same thing with Florida's now. You can open carry as of the 25th, but in New Jersey you can't. I mean, is it the same thing there?
Right, and they call it constitutional carry.
Right.
As if there's two different constitutions. there are, but I mean, the
That's what they
Constitution
call
they're referring to is
constitutional
the
carry,
United
too.
States Constitution.
Right.
Gotcha.
So yeah, dude, that sucks, Henry.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're gonna fight it, but you know how it is. Well, I don't know. I know that John. I know that you've been to a trial of sorts. I don't know if it was a jury trial, but these jurors they're something else, man.
That's what I've been telling people is that people that are I basically say that 80% of Americans are just dumb. The government's good for you morons. So
Well,
8 out of 10
that's being
eight out of 10 people on a jury is going to be TV watching, two-party voting, police are heroes, morons. Like Cammed Up Caveman got arrested for saying F the police and S my D during recess at a city council meeting, and somehow they found 5 jurors, a bunch of loser soy boys, to convict him, and he had to do 10 days in jail for saying those words in public.
Yeah.
And mind you,
and the problem,
the meeting was in recess, so
yeah, the
there's
meeting was
no
in recess.
decorum rules during the time that he said what he said. There was no decorum. They were at a recess.
the bigger problem,
and then they let him go, and then like a month later, they put out a warrant and arrested him and Florida audits.
the bigger problem is then is fighting after the fact, and yeah, I mean it's going to cost you $25,000 to $50,000 to take that all to court and go after any type of monetary gains and get it reversed and anything else to go with it, and you never get your 10 days back.
To file an appeal, it's ridiculous.
Exactly.
And you've already done the time. Even if you appeal it, you've already done the time. And for what? Just to get it expunged from your record? And which is great. But they're already willing to put you in jail for however long they feel like, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, and ultimately, I mean, I think that in 1760, I think that if these guys that were alive in 1760 were dealing with these same issues, they would be, they wouldn't have waited till 1772. You know, they wouldn't have waited. They would have just done it right there. King George wasn't even this bad, you know, and the jurors certainly weren't this brainwashed. But the jurors, that's really where it's at. That's where the
rubber meets the
golden
road.
goose is for the government. And I mean, you see them, they're ordering pizza. You know, what toppings do you want? Sausage, pepperoni. It's ridiculous. These jurors are getting anything they want from the government just so they get that the government gets their conviction from the jurors.
I don't know if go ahead.
No, it's a hopeless fight if you're fighting in a government court. And
I don't know if you heard earlier, but Constitutional Freedom Fighter has a T-shirt with the Bill of Rights on the back, and he wore it to jury duty. And he was 1 out of 3 people they sent home before they even did the jury selection.
Yeah.
So imagine if we could get anyone who called for jury duty to wear a Bill of Rights shirt. The courts would lose their mind. Like, who are these people? What do you mean Bill of Rights? We don't operate that way. We need to get them out of here.
I seem to recall a story about somebody getting arrested for handing out jury nullification pamphlets outside a courthouse on the day of a jury trial. Like, they don't allow that stuff.
I remember that guy. He was wonderful. He was actually before the auditing movement really started. He would just go there, hand out jury nullification paperwork, and then when they would come to arrest him, he would like go dead weight and plank himself to the cement. And
if I remember correctly, it was a trifold that was free.
no.
Yeah, the jury nullification thing they gave out was exactly that.
It wasn't free. That's what I'm saying no to.
John was still an activist back then. You got to keep that in mind. He was getting the pamphlets.
Yeah, that wasn't me, man. Come on. I would, if they had to pick up my dead weight, I'd still be there in front of the courthouse. Anyway, so yeah. Well,
on a lighter note, I have a question for Craig on what his plans are for the
taking a break. Go ahead.
For the for coming down to the AuditPalooza.
Well, I know that I'm gonna fly down, and I was honestly, I was probably gonna talk to John about transportation. I was probably gonna see if I could bum a ride off of John.
All right, so here's what I'd like to do. In the private chat, you can see the private chat for the StreamYard, right? When you're done here, give me a call.
All right, that sounds good.
Be right back, guys.
I will do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've spoken on the phone before. I don't know if you remember, it was quite a while ago, but I just put my number in there for you. Grab that. Give me a call when we're all set here. I'd like to talk to you more about what your plans are.
All right, that sounds good. I will do. I will do that. So so I actually want to talk about this because it's just been on my mind. John put this video back on there, and I've got to go here pretty soon. But it's interesting. I've been at this scene for about 30 minutes now, and I was actually charged. So I was charged with a felony for the Facebook post I made, but there were accompanying charges with that. There was a Class A misdemeanor and a Class B. That's right, a Class A and a Class B misdemeanor, which carry a year and a half a year respectively. And the Class A misdemeanor was another iteration of the 25.
What state is this in?
This is all in Indiana. Everything's going on in Indiana. Indiana is really that's where if you go there, you will get cooked. But so anyways, yeah, so I'm in Indiana and all this stuff, and they charge me with disorderly conduct. That's a Class B misdemeanor. And they charge me that for my actions on scene right now. For the video we're seeing right now, they charge me with disorderly conduct. But you see what's going on. You see that the camera's totally still. If the volume was up, you'd hear a cordial conversation. They also charged me with not backing up 25 feet from police tape when there's no police tape. So this state goes far and above what is logical to hurt people. But that's not just Indiana. I know that the armed fisherman deals with that in Florida. I know that in New Mexico people deal with that. In Arizona people are dealing with that. It's a real problem. And I've said it for a long time that trying to fight in these government courts is a dead mission. So it's an interesting dilemma.
Amen.
I'm honestly interested to hear what everybody else's take is. Like, where do we go knowing that the courts are a dead mission? Armed fisherman, you said it yourself. You get convicted, you go to jail, you serve your whole sentence, you get your conviction overturned, big whoop, right? Who cares? So
Who cares?
When do we actually start saying you're not gonna do this? Like, when are we gonna start saying to these guys, stop doing this to us or else? Because ultimately they have no problem, right? Beating us up, killing us, kidnapping us, torturing us mentally. They've got no problem with all of the above. So hopefully, I don't know. I mean, I've gotten to the point where I don't go out with the camera much anymore because I'm starting to understand this is a assignment that isn't going to be solved with a camera. And
no, the corruption knows no bounds.
Thomas Jefferson put it really good, but everybody else is afraid to say it and repeat the quote.
Well,
Look it up, Thomas Jefferson. See what he said about corrupt governments. I'm not going to say it on the live stream, but peaceful, stay peaceful and lawful. That's all I'm going to say.
The tree of liberty.
No, and when the government fails, what's the duty of the citizens?
To overturn and abolish that government.
When tyranny becomes law, rebellion becomes necessary or something to that effect.
Doobie.
But stay peaceful, stay lawful. God bless.
Yeah. Stay lawful, but just like Craig's saying, at what point, like when goddamn stupid thing, same thing with the hands of liberty, the justice scale. We're looking at the justice scale and we're looking at it, but for some reason these bootlickers they weigh so heavy that you're already, before you even walked in, you're already losing. And that's what I've seen with Florida Audits, friggin' Cammed Up Caveman, John Felix with all his trespasses, J-Town with all the things that she's going through. Like, it doesn't seem to end, and we're looking. It's like when the government doesn't protect us, the police don't protect us, who protects us?
Well, the courts have already ruled that the police don't have an obligation to protect us, so it's on you. It's personal responsibility. We've always believed that. I think everybody.
Yeah, I get that, but there's the other half of it. If they're willing to violate our rights, do we have that right to defend ourselves against them violating our rights?
Well, look at what our founding fathers said. Listen to what they quoted, what they wrote, what they believed in.
I know.
And even the founders. I mean, even the founders of, like, they say the founding fathers, but the founders of what we call the United States of America, they, under their own Articles of Confederation, broke the law when they instituted the Constitution, right? And I mean, you can imagine why they broke the law to institute a new form of government. It wasn't to restrain themselves, certainly. They actually wanted a more powerful central government. That's what their stated purpose was when they when they illegally abolished the Articles of Confederation without a unanimous state vote, like the Articles required for any alteration of that government. So, I mean, you get this kind of stuff where the police, the government, they were never supposed to protect us. Right? This whole government was instituted to extract money from us. And of course, they've gotten much more lucrative, it's gotten much more lucrative for them. It's gotten much more painful for us over the years.
I think you're using the wrong word. It's not extract, it's extort.
Extort.
Yeah.
Because if you don't do
for
it,
guys like
if
me
they
and you,
don't do
it's
it, they come
extortion.
to your
But
door.
for the large majority of people, they're willing and they're compliant. It's just an extraction. That's all it is. I get what you're saying, and I agree. But the majority of people will tell you, well, if I had the option, I'd still pay taxes. That's ridiculous. But you cannot tell these sheep any different. They will.
Hey, John,
swear.
or remember somebody would get a walking license.
Yeah, Fraud Patrol said he would get a walking license.
I'm surprised we're not already there.
Hey, let me say something real quick. Speaking of Fraud Patrol, when I debated him, he said he would get. If the government said get a walking license, he would literally go pay for a license to walk. So real quick, that piece of garbage. Actually, how many years ago we all knew he was Canadian? How many years ago we all knew his name was Jonathan Hudon Huno? How many years ago did we know what he looked like? And he kept putting privacy strikes against us every time we published his picture. Now this piece of garbage shows his face on camera, uses his real name, tells everybody he's from Canada, and he still has an audience. So he completely committed fraud. He's a complete fraud. Frauditor Troll is a fraud himself. Lied to his audience for years. Now he just comes out and admits it all, and he still has an audience. So what does that
understand? John, yeah, I know you understand. This tells you that fraud is legitimate to status. Fraud is legitimate. Crime is legitimate. Legitimate activity is crime. All of this stuff. It's the Orwellian universe that we live in. You can literally tell them what fraud is. Show somebody that the guy's committed fraud. These people don't care. You can tell
he's been lying to them for years, and now he just comes out. Hi, I'm Jonathan, the Canadian fraud. Please subscribe and help me fund my lawsuit against Denver Metro Audits.
Yeah.
Now he's begging. Everything he said about us is just projecting. Everything. He's the liar. He's the fraud. He's the e-beggar. He's everything he accuses us of being.
Yeah.
I'm a new channel, and he's got me on there too.
And he's Canadian, and he's inserting himself into the Constitution of the United States. Dude, they're so messed up there already. He should be dealing with his own shit.
Well, everybody's seen that movie, The Matrix, of course, right? And
Yeah.
everybody's seen the part where the guy that betrayed, I forget what his Keanu Reeves' character, he's like, I want back in the Matrix. I want to be able to taste steak. I know it's not a real steak, but I want to go back in the Matrix. That's what these people are. They're happy where they're at, and that's the issue.
That's that cognitive dissonance, man. They like you
Absolutely.
can't shake their brain. Like you just want to take them and shake them. Like this dude's been lying to you for years. I told you all this. I showed you who he was. I told you his real name. I had his real address. I had all this. Now he admits it all to you, and you still follow him. Like what the f is wrong with you? Like
John,
you need mental health. Yes.
I just wanted to point out that there's two posts that you should highlight, both from Frank Pants, his last two posts in the chat. I just think they should be on that screen.
She shaves her knuckles thing.
He's married to Bigfoot.
Yeah.
That one should be highlighted for everyone to concentrate on for a moment.
Ring ling.
I can't find it.
Oh, it's just up like two. Frank Pants, are you on your? There you go.
Go Brown, Frank.
I want Frank to come to the event, but he won't come for some reason. Can you have the next AuditPalooza in Central? I'm probably not going to do this again, man. It's too much work for very little, if any, pay at all. I almost had to come out of pocket last year. So someone else can take this up, though. Someone else can have an event in a different state. I'd be glad to show up if I can.
Mike, we can have another free fishing thing weekend.
Yeah, there you go. Now that open carry is legal, maybe we can get 1,000 people to open carry. That would be awesome.
I agree. I would love
me
1,000
anywhere near there.
people to friggin' show up. Once the 25th, the 26th hit, even with this, I don't know if you saw it, but even with this stupid fucking,
we saw it.
This stupid fucking thing.
Why do you have it? Why do you have it?
I'm not gonna.
I'll tell you the story. I'll tell you the story.
Yeah, if they tried to give me that thing, I wouldn't take it from them.
And to answer the exposure reports question, I believe we're talking about Jonathan Houdon, whatever's wife, girlfriend, linebacker, wife, whatever.
Size 16 shoe, yeah.
Hey, John, let me jump in real quick.
Go ahead.
Felix.
Yes, go ahead.
All right. So remember you were doing a live stream a while back, and you were going to call the department for Lana for some questions or whatever. I forget. You did you were on hold for forever.
Yeah.
It was about a year ago. And I did a video for James Madison Audits. And Frauditor Troll in my comment section said, why do you support someone who beats up their wife in front of their children? And you were telling me how he, supports violence against women and all that kind of stuff.
He does.
But I took a screenshot of that comment that he made, and I texted it to the Random Patriot. Well, Justin, from the Random Patriot, I got his number. I texted him that thing, and he said, well, you should, ask him for a debate or whatever, because Frauditor Troll asked Justin to debate him.
Yeah.
And Justin was like, how Justin is, we're going to be polite. We're not going to talk crap to each other. We're going to be cordial. And didn't hear a word. He's a freaking punk.
I mean, he really is. Like, in the debate he had against me, he actually thought he won the debate against me, which is insane. Because how do you go to a debate, admit that you would get he admitted he didn't know what civil asset forfeiture was. And then he said, I would absolutely go get a walking license to be able to walk. And then have the nerve to say you won the debate. Like, everything about him is fraudulent. He's just a gaslighting piece of shit.
Isn't that the one where he quoted some Washington State Supreme Court law that had nothing to do with anything?
Right.
That specifically had to do with something to do with public records, but it had nothing to do to define who's media and who's not.
Correct.
Right. And it was only for that state.
Right.
I just love it that anybody who wants credibility when it comes to a legal matter would ever reference the Supreme Court or any other court in this judicial system as a precedent. Like, come on, let's keep it real.
How do you argue it, Craig? That's a good point, because
you argue it from a point of moral justice. I read a lot of Lysander Spooner just recently in the past year. I had a lot of time to. And Lysander Spooner refers to it as a science of justice. He says, if there's no such thing as a science of justice, there's no such thing as justice at all. Like, justice can't be a malleable thing. It is a set in stone ideal, but it's a science, so to speak. So it's supposed to be studied. And he talks about it, the natural law or the common law having been practiced for hundreds and hundreds of years, that judges had come to either mutual understandings or people who felt like justice hadn't been served in a certain court would go to another court. Because you got to keep in mind, there were common law courts, there were private arbitration, all throughout history. As a matter of fact, for hundreds of years in certain countries, I say countries, for hundreds of years in certain areas of land, there was no such thing as a government. And these people coexisted peacefully, and they had systems of justice. I shouldn't even say a system. It was a market for justice. And they figured things out just fine. But I think that when you get to dealing with people, when you get to dealing with governmental rulings, and you're essentially dealing with Big Brother ruling on a conflict with his little brother and the neighbor, right? And you're always going to rule in favor of your little brother. As a matter of fact, there was. Sorry.
So how? Okay. So, are you saying we need to do something completely outside of the court system itself?
I think that the format is it would look semi-similar perhaps, but I think that this court system that we've got going on right now is 100% inadequate. As a matter of fact, it's logically impossible that a justice system would claim a monopoly on the justice system, right? As a matter of fact, they're gonna claim that if anybody else tries to administer justice in their jurisdiction, that they will kidnap them, and if that person were to resist kidnapping, they would kill them, right? But they're going to be the people that are to administer justice. You're saying
it should be like free market competing courts.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you got to have a free market competition in everything, right? If I don't think that I'm getting justice from, from Felix courts, then maybe I'll go to Eagle courts, maybe. And if the person that I'm trying to sue doesn't like me.
So Felix, do the same set of rules apply in Felix court that apply in Eagle court, or is it different sets of law? Huh?
I would assume not, but that's me assuming stuff. It's a free market. You can never know how things will work out.
Right.
You never really know. One thing that I do know is that it always works out great. It always works out great. You can never show me a situation, pure free market, where the government, you could show me situations where the government got involved with the free market and it still worked out, but you're never going to show me a situation where something in the free market was just rolling along and then all of a sudden a market crash happened. No, you get businesses that fail in the free market, but you never get like massive depressions. You never get huge industries going out of business out of nowhere. You also never get poor service. You never get poor service
because there's competition.
Because there's competition. You don't like the way your government's governing it.
The problem with that free market thing, it's not a problem for me because I'm right there with you. But the problem for them is they want to have control, and the free market is uncontrollable. As a matter of fact, it goes to the place it's supposed to go. It's not controlled. That's the whole point. People want this, it'll go in that direction. People want that, it'll go in that direction. Until you have that exterior force, the government saying, no, you can't go in that direction. You got to go in this direction. And then you start messing up the system, the proper natural progression of things.
Yeah, and now we're getting more into economics, and that's more of my area, to be honest. The whole natural law thing is that's like, I love it and I love to think about it, but I'm not an expert on it. But when we're talking about economics and we're talking about control, the funny thing about control in economics is you never have control in the economy. As a government, no matter what you do, you can never create an outcome. The only outcome that you can ever create is it's never going to be the one you want, right? You look at the war on poverty, right? That was probably launched. We probably had a ridiculously low poverty rate. Now you look at the poverty rate, we're probably sky high because nothing that they do can ever work. And that's not a matter of, oh, Craig doesn't like government. Craig's a government hater. That's a matter of economic law. That's a matter of supply and demand.
But what about the fact that maybe they implement like the war on poverty and the war on drugs and the war on whatever it is? It's always an unwinnable war, but they can keep that control. They can keep pumping their money into it, their backers, their system.
Yeah, I see what you mean. They can keep doing that all the way up until their money's worthless and their backers are broke. And that's the direction that they're going to. And they will milk it until that happens, right? Until their backers are broke, their money's worthless. They will do that. And everybody's going to suffer the consequence of their charade. But the reality is that they cannot tailor an outcome. They can keep a party going. They can stay drunk on our money for as long as they want. But eventually our money is going to run out and they're going to have to sober up and their hangover is going to be absolutely immense, to put it metaphorically. And so I'm saying that they can tailor things in a bad way, but it's never intentioned. They're intending to tailor things in their favor, but it never works out that way.
Hey, call the number down below, everybody. If you're in this chat right now or you're on this stream, call the number down below. Come to AuditPalooza and watch everybody lose again at the cooking competition.
I'm
Craig,
showing up this year now. Don't,
Craig, do you
get out of
play?
yourself.
I'll bring the shrimp from the grocery store.
Shit, I'm not even gonna cook steak and shrimp this year. I'm gonna cook chicken, and I'm gonna still win.
Hell yeah!
Do you play golf, Craig?
I do not, but I will play golf.
Do you play hockey?
No, I play
Do you
soccer.
watch? Do you watch either one of them sports?
No.
Do you not play hockey because it's harder than golf?
Yeah, I mean, I don't play either. Yeah, but I'll tell you,
nobody ever
I play
talk about
soccer
water
and
polo.
basketball.
How come what?
I play soccer and basketball.
Soccer's a hard sport too, man.
Yeah, and a guy my weight, you don't make it past 10 minutes very easily.
Dude,
I ran cross country and track in college. I had to run 70 miles a week. That's not easy.
Oh, that's
No, it's not
insane.
easy.
That's
I guess
insane.
my thing is like technical difficulty. Like throwing a dart at a bullseye is super technical difficult. You're not going to get smashed in the mouth, but it doesn't make it any more
right
difficult
there?
to hit a bullseye. Yeah, exactly.
Well, as long as it's not pool, anybody can play.
Yeah, but try to hit that bullseye with a golf ball.
Lana, I heard that.
Guys, I gotta head out. All
I
right,
heard
I am
you,
gonna be at
son of a bitch.
AuditPalooza. I hope to see everybody there. So everybody, take care. All right.
Craig, man, thank you
Take it
so
easy,
much for
Craig.
coming on. I actually going to call you soon and talk to you. If you have my number,
Yeah.
man, text me because
Yeah,
I want to ask you
absolutely.
some
I
stuff
will do it.
about something you said.
Yeah, and give
Sounds
me a
good.
call. Be sure to get that number and call me.
I will do that as well. All right, you all take care. John Eagle, it's good to see you as well, my brother.
Hey,
Take
good
care.
to see you,
Craig,
man.
man. Thanks again.
I know this is totally off subject, but you were talking about it's hard to hit the dart with the bullseye.
Yeah.
Do you ever watch the channel Mark Rober, Rober? He used to work for NASA.
Yeah.
He made the dartboard that moves around and it gets the automatic bullseye. That dude is awesome.
That was so damn cool. Like the dartboard, while the dart is in flight,
It moves.
the dartboard moves to the dart.
Right.
Like, how is that even? How can you even? First of all, how do you fucking dream up that shit?
He also has a round pool table, if you will, that no matter where you hit the ball, it goes in the hole.
He's the guy who did the Porch Pirate glitter bombs with the fart spray.
Yeah. I heard
Does them every year, yeah.
Oh, great.
What's that, John?
I heard your little dig about pool playing, so don't
Oh
think I
yeah,
forgot.
Hey,
I'm emotionally
I'm
charged.
gonna throw another dig that's out there that's obvious that nobody's called out yet. Are we having a cooking competition at this AuditPalooza?
Oh my god. No,
Yes, we
nobody's
are.
called out.
Yes,
Nobody's
we
called
are.
out.
Shaking their head, yes.
Look at this asshole.
Here's the thing about the cooking competition. Here's the thing about the cooking competition. What I didn't like about last year is it was for a small group. If you're going to have a competition, you're cooking for everybody there.
Man, that gets expensive, dude. If I would have
You don't have, no, it doesn't have to be. No, the difference is you're not serving steaks to everyone. You got to prove that you can cook good food for everyone on the cheap, right?
But that's what I did with the whole lunch and dinner shit. You know,
I didn't
everybody
even
got
get.
fed.
I didn't even get.
All I'm saying is that
food.
all I'm saying is if you stop at the store on the way and buy shrimp, it's not going to work.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. To feed a lot of people, when I do barbecues, I have a smoker. I do like I'll get ribs and I'll get like chicken thighs and stuff like that. I'll smoke them for like 4 or 5 hours.
Wow, that's a good idea.
And like if you
ribs?
just I don't know if you have a smoker over there, but I mean
we do.
stuff,
Yes,
you do?
and I did that for lunch last year as I did hot dogs, hamburgers, and chicken quarters.
Yeah, chicken quarters. They're cheap.
Yeah, but y'all
Wicked,
don't
that's
worry.
what I said.
I've watched enough of the cooking channel. I can judge it.
There you go.
I thought you
wanna
were a
see some
judge.
good-
Just to be
that?
clear, just to be clear, we're not trying. Nobody's trying to cheap out on the food either.
No.
Fuck no. That was
Well,
that
you
was the
can
whole premise.
have chicken quarters. Chicken quarters, if they're done right, it's cheap, but it's fucking good.
Delicious. Yep. Sorry, we talked over John Eagle. Go for it, John.
Sorry.
No, if you want to see a really good video, it's like 6 minutes long. Go to YouTube and type in Gordon Ramsay pork chops. I've made them like 50 times. They are freaking amazing. You just type in Gordon Ramsay pork chops.
John's on it.
Teaches you how to make them in his kitchen in his house. They are fantastic.
Gordon Ramsay got shit on me.
That he puts in there, and I don't do like the bread and.
You're right. Gordon Ramsay wouldn't take time out of his day to even shit on you.
People like, hey, this is 2 pieces of bread. Slap it against my head. You're a stupid sandwich.
Yeah, that was one of his lines. That was a good one, actually.
I believe. I think that might be it.
How awesome would it be if he showed up and be like, "Oh, listen, all you bitches, move
Yeah,
over."
but now that now that you're playing Gordon Ramsay's video, one frauder troll is going to call him and ask him to put a privacy complaint on you.
Oh yeah, get rid of that.
Yeah, but anyway, but that man, that stuff is good.
Yeah, I'm down with pork, man. I love me some pork.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
Just to throw this out there.
So does Predator Troll.
Going back almost like 15 years, I was this close. I was this close to getting on Hell's Kitchen.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
it was episode 16.
What did you have to do? Like, what did you have to do to even what do you call it?
I had to go to Miami. First, it was basically an application. You talk to somebody, blah 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 blah. And then if you were interesting, they would call you back. And then I had a video audition, and so I did the video audition, and I'm like, oh yeah, man, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. And then I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks before they started casting, I got the call saying, sorry, sir, we didn't choose you. And I was like, oh, fuck. And then I saw the people. There was one guy at the audition. I saw him, and then I saw him on the friggin' on the show. And I was like, dude, that guy's a goofball. The guy was like in like skinny jeans, skinny friggin' tight ass fucking chef coat. And I was like, how the hell did he get on there? And I have more energy than this guy.
That's what I said. That's what I say about every Hell's Kitchen contestant. I guess I think we might be biased.
I maybe I have I have a little bit more personality than that guy, but that's just me. I'm just an asshole. I would have been
when I used to watch the Food Network as a kid. I'm like Essence of Emerald. I'm like, this guy is such an effing cornball. How is he how is he the leading chef on a major channel? Like he is such a goober. Like he was cringe with his band and all that stuff.
Piccata. We're making chicken piccata. No energy, no nothing to make it. Cooking is there's a feeling in cooking, and you have to exuberate that. And same thing, you see, Gordon putting his hands out and using his hands, and that's the thing about cooking is that we're very it's like we have to get your attention to draw you into what we're doing. I could show you all the scars on my arms, and
did you play any sports growing up, Mike?
Huh?
You play any sports growing up?
Yeah, I played baseball, soccer, basketball, bowling.
Were you here When earlier we said that the hardest thing to do in sports is hit a fastball.
Right back. Hold on. I'll be
I
right back.
want to say the hardest thing to hit is a really good curveball.
What? No, we're saying the experts saying the hardest thing to do in sports is hit a fastball. Would you agree or disagree with that?
I would disagree.
So, and what do you think the hardest thing in sports is to do?
The hardest thing in sports to do?
Yeah.
Golf.
Why?
It takes precision to be good at golf.
Yeah.
Like anybody can play baseball, but
What about water
to be
polo?
to be good at golf or to be good at baseball, you have to have that keen eye. You have to have some type of talent to play said sport.
Yeah,
I honestly think golf. I've played golf. I went from like 100 handicap. I was a chef on a golf course. I went from 100 handicap to about a 18 handicap in less than 6 months, and that was only because I played every day.
J-Town makes a good point. Because the thing is, it's hard to figure out the equivalent from sport to sport. So she said water polo, and I just thought about water polo, and those mother effers
tread.
They're not touching the bottom of the pool.
Nope.
They're just flailing their legs around, staying in the part of the pool, staying perfectly above the water line. And on top of that, they're passing. It's almost like rugby.
And sometimes they launch themselves up like dolphins and then whack the ball at stuff, you know, and again, not touching the ground.
You know, from sport to sport, there's all these little nuances about the sport. But you know, when I was growing up as a kid, it was all about team sports. But then when I got into bowling, it was about an individual sport, and it was only up to me to be the best that I could be. But with the team sport, it was all of us collectively to be the best that we could be. And so every sport is different in its own realm. Yeah. You know, same thing, you know, with J-Town with you know, the water polo thing. Yes, you know, they have to work as a team to be the best. But I also say individual sports, I feel like chess, you know, golf, bowling, you name tennis, a lot of those sports, you know, it's up to you to be the best.
Someone in the comments just said golf's not even a sport. Like, come on, man. Like, I can see people saying pool's not a sport because it's air conditioning and like, fine, pool's a game. I'll give you that. But golf is a damn sport, bro. First of all, those guys walk 7,000 yards when they play golf. And if you ever play 18 holes and you're not in somewhat decent shape, you're going to be sore for 3 days.
It doesn't. I honestly, even bowling, right?
Yep.
To bowl 12 frames for 3 games and give it your whole with a 14, 16-pound bowling ball, and you're just constantly throwing the ball, you get wore out. And if you're not in somewhat, you don't have to be in the best shape. You don't have to be like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but you have to be in some type of shape for that sport. You know, I'm not saying you have to be the most physically fit. You know, same thing with pool. I played pool for I'd almost say the better part of 6 years. You know, I'd give John Felix a run for his money.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would.
There's a pool table at Larry actually bought a pool table
I'll put my money where my mouth is.
I'll play you for that spatula, mother effer.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. All
right. Larry actually bought a pool table for AuditPalooza.
Oh, no shit.
I'm pretty sure he bought it. He's like, I'm gonna get one on Facebook Marketplace. He's like, does this one look good? It was like $1,000 Brunswick. Fuck yeah.
Dude, for those that never been to this place, you walk in, like you look on the outside and you're like, man, this is a barn. But you walk in and you're like, this is like a club.
This is a honky-tonk saloon.
Yeah, no, I'm not joking. It's got a stage, all this area, bar.
And it went from a bar to a
somewhere
brawl.
in the middle of it all. You know, this is going to be. Call the number that's passing through down below. Call the number. It's so 100% worth every single cent. Look at that ugly mug right there, Rogue Nation. Look at him.
Yeah, it was fun.
I thought you were talking about me. I was going to agree.
No.
Is Rogue coming?
Yeah, Rogue's coming.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's Liberty Troll.
Yep.
Hello.
I can't quite see who's on the right there.
Hello.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, this whole event was like I still had dreams after as I'm going home from 8-9 hours away. As I was sleeping, I was still having dreams about the cooking competition, and you know, there's Maddie Madness, and this is actually before it all started kicking off.
Yeah, and NC Tyrant Hunter was there too, I think, wasn't he?
I don't recall.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's coming back this year. I think I need to text him, but John has his number anyway, but I think he's going too.
Yeah.
He's been off the map for a little bit. He hasn't posted a video in a couple days, or a couple weeks.
There's Joe Cool.
Joe Cool was a riot. I love talking to him.
That laugh Joe Cool has, man, they should copyright that thing, man.
What?
Yeah, no doubt.
Copyright what?
That's the one.
John, are you going to have shirts for sale?
Yes.
We'll have
All right. How much are the shirts? Your AuditPalooza shirts?
I mean, they were just $20 last year, but
we're working on that right now.
Yeah.
All right. Nice.
So yeah, it was fun, man.
I've got an entire box of shirts that I'm giving away when I get there. So whoever gets them first. First come, first serve.
Yeah, you gonna have any that are 3X?
I'll see what I can do.
Because last year I got one that's too small. I'm bringing it back. You can give it to someone else.
Okay. What's cotton? It'll stretch.
Oh,
around my arm.
You could be like an Alabama redneck and just like cut the neck and
cool.
cut the sleeves off.
All right. What do you say, guys? We call it a day or what?
Yeah, man.
Hey,
I don't.
go ahead. I'm
I
listening.
got a beer in the fridge with my name on it. Oh, by
It's
the way,
5 o'clock
I hit
somewhere.
subscribers last week.
What's that?
I hit 100,000 subscribers last week.
Congrats.
Sweet.
Welcome to that mark, man.
Good job.
That's a hard one.
You deserve it, man. You're putting
I'm
out
3
good
away
stuff.
from 11,000. That's it.
My very first video that I did was September 21st of 2021. It was almost 4 years to the day. It took me 4 years, but I got 100,000.
Oh, DMA, man, what? Why
gotta
did you just
stay longer
jumping
now.
in?
What up, Christopher?
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, J-Town? How you doing?
Good,
Yeah,
you?
man, what's up, man?
What's up,
Hey,
John?
what I got a question. What made you want to did you sue that guy, Fraud Troll guy? Did you sue him or something?
Yeah, I am suing him amongst others. I have like,
I hate to butt in again, but didn't he take like a ton of his videos down after that?
Yep.
Yeah, I took like over 1,700 down.
I wonder why.
And well, he made a video and he claims that it's because he can't fight all these lawsuits at once or something like that is what he's saying. But I mean, it was just true. He can't fight them all at once. But
Wow.
yeah,
I watched his video yesterday about. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, go ahead. You can.
So yeah, I went golfing with your lawyer yesterday.
Yeah, I know. He told me.
He's like my neighbor. So I saw that video that Jonathan Hudon Hunolt. Now I don't know if you heard earlier, but I was saying this guy. We all said who he was. We all put out his picture. We all put out his address. And he was giving us privacy strikes. We all said he was Canadian. We all said he doesn't use his real name or show his face. Now he does all that. He uses his real name, admits he's from Canada, and completely admits that he's a fraud and was defrauding his audience for years, but he still has an audience.
That's what I was saying too. I was like, dude, he admitted that he basically was lying the whole time. He was like, oh, I live in New York and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And then his audience is still supporting him. I'm like, dang, dude, if I got lied to like that, I would be like, dude, fuck this guy.
Hey,
It's like cognitive dissonance. They hate, their hatred for me is so great that they will. It's fair use because he said it's fair use. You know what I mean?
Hey, let me tell you all one thing though. I got one Canadian joke. You ready? So there's
Yes.
3 guys sitting around. They're all like trying to decide. They're all Canadians. They're all trying to decide how to spell Canada. So they're all sitting around saying, "Hey, C-A-N-A-D, eh?" There you go. It's over.
That's actually pretty funny. I like cheesy jokes like that.
Don't. Hey,
don't
J
get it.
Town, whatever you do, don't bring that to the comedy show.
Well,
Anyone else? Anyone else want to
I'll
test
try
out a
better than
joke?
CFF. I don't know if I'll be. That's a high bar.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
Hey, John, I think Joe Cool is trying to get backstage. I'm not sure if he is yet,
I'm gonna hop off.
I
here.
gave
I
him
gotta
the
start
link.
Working on dinner real quick. So
Yeah, ditto. I gotta hop off
everybody,
too, y'all.
call the number down below.
Yes, call the number.
100% worth it. You're gonna get fed, entertainment. You know, there's so much. There's so much going on that if you don't make it to this one, this could be the last one. Not saying it is. I'm just saying, make sure you call the number down below, because if you see it and we make this the best AuditPalooza ever, then guess what? Then we might think about the third one. We might think about going for a 10-year. But I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta go cook the daughter some chicken parm.
See you, Yak.
Are you the cooking champ at home too?
Yes.
Yep. I'm gonna stay at home, Dad.
Dino Nuggets.
Yeah, man.
Later.
See you, Yak.
Yeah,
I gotta
true.
bounce out of here real quick too. But I got one more joke. How do you get a 1-arm Pollock out of a tree?
You wave.
You wave.
Bye.
Later, y'all.
Thank you for joining us.
All right, thanks.
See you. All right.
See, the thing about AuditPalooza, remember, you were saying like a lot of times that Jeff Gray was there.
He was.
The only way you're going to see him is if he's like a unicorn, because you're driving by and you see him with the "God Bless the Homeless Vet" sign.
Exactly.
Well,
He was with James Madison, I think, like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Meet these guys, but you may never get to meet anybody in person.
That's exactly right. We're really spread apart, man. It doesn't seem like it because the internet makes it seem like we're all close together, but we are. Even all the Florida auditors put together, they're all like hour, 2 hour, 3 hours.
Or more. Yeah.
I'm best friends with the random patriot. I would love to hang out with him, but the dude lives 12 hours away from me.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can be 8 hours away and still be in Florida, or 8 hours away from each other.
Right.
Congratulations, John, on 100K, pimp.
Thanks.
On what?
On his 100K subs.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I thought you were talking to me.
Sound like, man, I hit 100K 20 years ago, bro.
Man, I got lucky. Anyway, how you doing, Joe? Welcome.
I'm doing well. Yeah, let me say something about fucking AuditPalooza, man. I'm sorry, I'm late getting here. I was out chasing a Riot Fest at one of the parks here in Chicago. So I was over there. I ran out of weed anyway, so I'm glad I came here to get some more weed. Just happened to look on YouTube and saw you. Wait, is this video from there?
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. All right. Yeah. I'll tell you my memories of this shit. Pulling up, if I'm allowed to say, pulling up. It's separate, far away. You know, ain't no cops gonna be, standing there watching you, right? Because you got to drive down a long ass private road to get there. They had armed security. The motherfuckers were like AR style shit, right? All buff. This was the security that we got on the joint. And when we got there, man, there was so many fucking great faces. My fucking jaws hurt from smiling so fucking much. I got to meet so many people who I hadn't, and I've met a lot of you Florida niggas. And then I got to meet a lot of cats that I didn't, including motherfuckers like Let's and motherfuckers who just hang out in the chat. I didn't know. I guess Let's does film. I didn't know at the time. I knew him from the chat. I got to see Jeff Gray, which is always been an idol of mine, because you niggas was my idols. I guess you still are, but when I asked everybody, to the man, I don't care who it is, who they top 3, everybody threw Jeff Gray in there. I was a little embarrassed. I hadn't even watched this shit. Now I've been here a while. I understand Jeff Gray is the absolute man. I saw him, you'd have thought he was a hot blonde or something, the way I lit up to see him. And was that Maddie? I just saw Maddie in there.
Maddie and Jeff right there.
Okay, I would have looked at the screen.
I saw
Yeah.
a picture of Jeff he came up as a suggestion on Facebook Friends, and he's got a picture of himself in like the 90s, dude. And he was like a young kid and he was all skinny. I was like, oh, dang, look like a total skater or something like that.
Right.
I thought it was his son or something. I was like, what? But I don't know. So I'm not going to send a random stranger to that. I mean, not random stranger, but
there's Pink in the background.
Much anyway, either.
Hey, can I tell you one of my highlights from the show? Yeah. So at one point in time, I was cooking a little bit over on a grill, and I was sitting down at this table with somebody. I forget his name. It was Joe Cool. I was the show with him for a while, and he was a fucking blast.
Hey, that's good to hear that.
I like the comedian, Joe.
The comedian was great. There was also a couple comedians with you and some other motherfuckers who weren't supposed to be comedians. Everybody was up there funny. The award show, the best thing, and which I suggest everybody go. And this was my main purpose for going. You get to draw from all this information. To be honest with you, I pulled up a table and spent most of the time outdoors smoking weed, drilling everybody's brain who I could snatch and pull aside for a conversation. That is your benefit while you're out there. Have fun and all of that shit. Do it early. Talk to motherfuckers early, because late night everybody's going to be tipsy and the conversation is worthless. Just hang out with niggas like Rice Krispie and Harvey Freebird, because they know how to have a good time. But during the day, man, that's where we went, out by the pool, in the shade over there in the back of your screen. And we just chopped it up for hours and hours, man.
All day long.
I suggest you guys don't miss it. It's an opportunity you cannot afford to, this don't come, often where you can do that shit. Hey, Rogue, Rights, Solo, what do y'all think about this? What's your opinion? Fucking Erie, what do you think about J6? You can do all of that shit there, because everybody is right there. It's great.
It was awesome, man. I'm so glad you showed up, dude. It was a pleasure meeting you.
I hope you're going to be there again this year.
I don't think I'm gonna make it, man. I can only leave Chicago for a limited amount of time, and I got to go to South Carolina, and probably help with that Lion shit around the same time. That Lion One stuff.
Oh man, that's gonna suck if you're not there. Anyway, regardless, if you can make it, you can make it. You can't.
Yeah.
But you would recommend it, right?
That's an understatement, man. There's nothing else like it. There's nothing else. There's no opportunities. I don't give a fuck if you're a fan in the chat, if you're a cop watcher, auditor, or if you just like people. The people were great. There was no drama. I don't know. They was saying that John was advertising that, motherfucker, if you gonna bring drama, stay the fuck at home. I thought, how the fuck do you enforce that? But no, there was no fucking drama, yo, in the country punks, and that was great as hell. The dude who owned the shit, country as fuck. Love that nigga to death. He left. Larry left a comment on my last vid. It's good people, good fun, good food. Yeah, man. All right, now y'all trying to talk me into it. I gotta squeeze away, find a way to make my way down there. Yeah, it was too fucking fun. Too much fun.
Yeah, it looks like fun. I mean, I saw the videos. I don't want to say for sure that I'm not going, but I'm probably not. But
oh man, come on,
come on!
I want to, man.
We need you there, bro.
I will, but for sure, I'm pretty confident I'll be able to go next year.
Damn, Randy! I asked Randy to go.
Be another one next year.
Yeah, there might not be one. So anyway, regardless, I asked Randy to show up. He says, "Man, that's like 7 hours away." I go, "I know. I live here too. We live next door to each other, so I gotta drive 7 hours too."
Right? You think how far I came?
Randall gonna be there?
Who?
Randall.
Oh, look, there he is, right there.
Randall said that it might be too far for him, and he's got his girl coming in right around that time. I told him to bring her with him. So
yeah. Look at my face. You can see why my jaws hurt, man. I was hey,
it would be nice for him to go somewhere where people would respect him. He gets tons, like half of his audience is just trolls.
Look at that. I had such a good time. You guys kept me laughing.
Who wasn't? Hey, CFF, who were you saying you weren't there? So how do you know about that?
Steve Rogers was asking. He's asked a couple times about the comedian being there, and I asked him earlier if he went because I thought he knew about it. So I asked him if he went, and he said no, I didn't. He didn't go last year. So I've been asking him if he's going to go this year, but he keeps asking about the comedian. I'm like, well, you weren't there. How do you know about that? I'm just curious what he.
Oh,
that's all.
Insinuation. All right. Well, anyone else? Brown sugar? We're going at 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah, we
813-702-5454.
Yep.
You guys should all be restreaming this on your channels so that we can get it out there more.
Yeah, just basically what I'm trying to accomplish is to get it sold out without it being the last minute. That way I can get all the preparation done. Because there's no reason this shouldn't sell out. $100
Where
is
is this?
nothing to meet these people.
The video I'm watching, maybe I can put something on the channel, hype it up.
This is J-Town Press's live from a year
from
ago.
then.
They're like 8 in a row.
Can you send me a link, John?
Yeah, of course.
Appreciate it. And I could probably put
one
something
person
together.
that's going to be there that I know that I talked to that might interest people in wanting to buy a ticket is Bay Area Transparency, and
He's
he
coming.
probably ain't going to come.
No, he is coming.
He told me he was coming. So
yeah, he's coming. And
yeah,
he doesn't have
so
to pay.
Yeah, we're hoping he's going to be there.
Meet him because he probably won't go next year.
You know, DMA, you don't have to pay for tickets.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, all right, okay. Just in case you thought that was a thing.
No, that's
so
not.
Yeah. If I've heard of you as an auditor, you can come for free. If I've heard of you. If you just started three days ago and you got 300 views, you're not there yet. Sorry, no offense.
However, anybody that wants to donate and help put it on, that's more than helpful.
Even the police, if you want to donate to the cause, AuditPalooza 1-800. Yeah, you know.
We have one donation in the chat since we've been live.
Yeah, you guys are gonna love it, yo. Whoever didn't go gets an opportunity. You're gonna really enjoy it. I don't know if Solo is cooking this year, but the food was off the chain because him and Wrights, Crispy, whoever ain't in that damn group chat, of fucking John and one more motherfucker, have just been arguing for years in that group chat about who is the best fucking cook. And finally, we got to fucking taste everybody's food. It was great. Y'all make me want to go now, man. Shit.
You're coming, man. All right. Anyone want to give some last words, and we'll get the hell out of here.
Love you guys. And I hope for the best.
I'm excited just to meet everybody. Come for the experience, the food, the fun, and good company.
All right, man. See you. Thank you.
I got one thing. Now, last time there was like what? Just 4 of y'all in the cooking competition. Can this year be like 20?
I mean, auditing Erie County, he came down here. He was like, "Oh, I heard you guys are having a cooking and he had some marinated chicken in a bag." And he goes, "You guys are going to be mad when a mechanic comes and beats you at the cooking competition." Dude, I laughed so hard. Like, I was laughing so hard. I'm like, "Hey, your grill's ready."
So you're going to like cut it off at a certain amount of people, like no more than 5 or whatever.
I mean, the cooking competition is like, you have to buy your own food. It's like, we're not providing you the food for your competition, and we haven't figured out if we're going to do blind taste test or everybody gets to try it, or if it's going to, that's all stuff I got to work out.
I think everybody who wants to be in a competition should cook a main dish for the entire audience that's there, so that everybody gets to eat it.
That's a lot. Dude.
One dish. Everybody gets one dish. If you're gonna whatever you're gonna cook, that if you got 5 people, that gives 5 great main dishes for everyone to try. Not just cook 2 steaks and cut it up 4 times and serve it out to a couple of people. That
the thing with the cooking competition is, last time I was there, I spent 2 days cooking nonstop. This time I want to go and talk to people and not constantly be like stirring something while I'm talking to somebody and sweating to death. So we got to figure all that stuff out. Anybody else want to say anything before we go? Not all at once.
I'm good. I mean, I'm just looking forward to it. I'm psyched. I can't wait. I got all kinds of stuff going on to, again, if anybody thinks it's too far, all I can say is that my trip down there and back is 3,800 miles round trip, and I'm driving it. So don't complain. Show up.
He's driving it in a cooped up, non-spacious car, by the way. Anyway, all right, guys. Thank you, everybody. DMA, man, thank you for coming on. Really appreciate it. John, CFF.
You're welcome.
Garden State, Joe, everyone that came on, Lana, Solo, and I hope to see you at AuditPalooza. What?
Smash the like button.
Smash the like button. Call 813-702-5454 for tickets. Much love. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, DM-Man, everybody. John, thank you, guys. I'll talk to you soon, all right?
Yes, sir.
See you guys.
Okay.